Pressing. Going.
Wow.
Hello, and welcome back for yet again another session of the Star Wars D&D. We still do not have a group name, unfortunately. We will get one eventually, I promise.
36
Actually, I don't
episodes in,
promise.
I
That's a
don't know.
lie. That's a lie. I can't promise that. I can hope.
Bang gang.
Bang, bang gang.
No.
Gang 2.0.
No.
I wouldn't say no, but you guys might have a negotiation to go through.
Therefore.
We do a lot with robots and technology. We have Packet and
However,
Mortimer and Billy.
kicking off here, last session, we picked up after the trio of individuals sent to retrieve Greer had just incapacitated him with the help of Holiday. Chani, having seen something had obviously gone wrong, decided to try and help provide a form of smokescreen by setting off any of the fire extinguisher safety measures in the area, producing a very massive amount of extinguisher foam, very cloud-like just due to the dispersal method. Trying to use this cover, they took a minute to decide where to go before going onto the roof to try and run across, with Nima picking up and hauling Greer along the way. They had to leave Holiday on the ground with Billy because Billy weighs a considerable amount. Very considerable amount. And they decided to start leaping and running across the top of the roofs, hoping that was one way of escaping. And they started to get near the edge of the cloud, however, when they were spotted and the guards that had been circling up down below opened fire. Trying to think quick, and after some very close calls and near-death experience, they managed to get inside of a building, dropping a grenade onto Greer because leave no evidence. Of which there is very little left of him. Getting inside, Nima hid up inside of a vent, a little workman's crawl space, like a repair spot, and then Tinu just skidded himself into a vent, dragging his equipment that wouldn't fit on him with him. After it died down and the searching seemed to fail, the guards seemed to fail in not finding them, Chani and Tilak, who had been on their way, decided to make a distraction and then try to break into the main security depot to see what they could do to help. Gathering a number of detonators and explosives, they returned to the weapons shop that they thought the new Greer used, went to the back, primed a lot of the explosives in the back to go off to a detonator, set it off, and tried to use the distraction to get into the security depot. This distraction did work, and however, on the way, they sent out a message checking to see if everybody was alive and okay. This caused Tinu and Nima to respond, the noise getting them found. Unfortunately, before again things happened, combat went down. Nemo was exploded again. Before Tinu decided the route of escape was jumping out the window, possibly in the heat of the moment forgetting where he was, landing in front of an inordinate amount of guards who all opened fire. Through some very lucky death saves, he popped back up with 1 health and got inside of a building before they could finish reloading to open fire again. He then got into a tinker's workshop here. Didn't look like anything extravagant, but he made a makeshift shrapnel bomb, took out some of the guards searching for him, and hid in the vent, while Nima proceeded to just go to a different room and hide in a cabinet. While this was happening, Sorsha ate some sandwiches.
Yes.
Had a dream, but I mostly ate some sandwiches.
We could say I took the scenic route.
You took a very scenic route. Tilak and Chani were working their way through the security depot, decided to teleport in where they thought the main security office would be. Successfully, however, it wasn't as empty as they had hoped. Attempting to disable anybody before they could reach the security button, they unfortunately did not manage to before one of the guards dived down and hit it, just before getting summarily executed by Chani and Tilak.
Listen, I fucked up. You don't gotta rub it in.
I didn't specify who fucked it up. You just did, buddy.
See what you did.
I didn't specify anybody fucked up.
See
you
what
did.
You did.
With the button hit and the alarms blaring, Chani hitting the keyboards with a very frantic measure of energy, and T-Lock, I believe, was preparing to defend the doorway as best as he could. We will actually pick up with Sorsha at
Yay!
the ship. Sorsha,
Yeah.
you're on your nth sandwich or snack. I don't know how much you're eating. Probably a considerable amount because it's been a while since you ate.
Yeah.
When you hear on the outside just a tung 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 tung, hey! You open this door so I can get in? I went the wrong accent there, but you know the point of recognizing the voice of Holiday.
She opens the door for Angry Robot Man.
Angry Robot Man, as you now see, a very... Remembering, Holiday is a much thinner, normal-sized droid trying to tote what you see as Billy's deactivated body.
Ew.
It's like, well, thank you for opening the door, as he's just stepping in one slow at a time. It's on the way in and just... It tends to set Billy down and it just drops him.
What happened to Billy?
I'm not quite sure what happened to Billy, but, well, the best we can do is try to get him back online while your friends out there are causing all kinds of hell.
She's gonna go up to him and she's just gonna, like, tap, tap, tap his head.
Tap, tap, tap his head.
Billy!
He's out for the moment. He's like, can you, help me get him to maybe a workshop spot for you guys? Do you have one on the ship? Any tools I could use to try and get him back on?
That'd be in Chani's room.
No, cargo bay.
You do know there is one, and you'd probably know where to go.
That'd be in Cargo Bay.
Well, if you don't mind helping and leading the way, we can possibly get him there and kicking again.
She's gonna grab a foot and she's gonna start dragging Billy.
Scree.
Scream!
You get some looks on the way as Holiday, taking your lead, grabs the other foot and just... And you hear servos whirring and straining some. Make a strength check.
There's also all like 10 of those other people that we can also get to help with this shit.
Oh.
Yeah, once they get their attention, but for the moment, it's just there at the door.
Scree.
Because it is a very big ship, and it's very easy for the docking
absolutely.
to not be noticed.
Absolutely.
Sorsha just has inordinately good hearing.
T-Lock does too.
Hey, do keep in mind you're muted.
14.
14. Alright, between your efforts and Holiday's pulling, you start pulling with so the joke was going the slowly but surely, and after a couple minutes of this, some of the crews who were just curious what that cacophony was come help. Come see you guys pulling, just help. They don't question Holiday much, they're just kind of used to you guys being very strange.
They take an arm.
And between the group, you guys all just loop some cables underneath him, lift him up with a weird, gurney, makeshift gurney style, and get him to the workshop. Holiday is going to attempt to turn him on, actually. I don't think Sorsha knows enough about tech to really help him here, unfortunately.
No.
And yeah, that's above 20. That'll do it. After he spends a few minutes tinkering and just trying to see what went wrong, he's fiddling when Billy. You suddenly come back to full awareness, setting up. Suddenly, you just hear Holiday. You recognize Holiday? You're going, oh shit! Boom, boom, boom. As you set up and pulled him over the table and onto the ground some.
Sorry, partner. Last thing I remember was being exploded.
Yeah. You guys did that one pretty well.
Hey. They exploded us, not them.
I know. I think I could tell from the shape he was in versus you guys.
How's
I'm sorry,
everyone
what you-
else? How long I've been out, actually? We done here?
About 40 minutes at this point.
Oh, so they're still in the heat of it, aren't they?
Oh, they're wrecking all kinds of merry havoc hell up there.
I don't know what to play here, so I'm just playing calm music.
Because it is calm at the moment.
I know.
Didn't I send out
Don't
a,
worry, it's about to pick
text?
up.
Dude, I have
Didn't I
fucked myself.
Yeah, this is happening before the end for you guys, so it'd still be a little bit before anything you guys do will kick off.
Okay,
Fully.
I forgot when I sent out the food bar text.
Yeah, that's a good point. You would have that notification sitting there.
Oh, what's this notification here?
But that was in the last spot I was at. I'm in. Oh.
Yeah, and you guys have been in those last couple spots for a few minutes now.
And what's the actual message say?
I think it's literally just
I think
shit's
it's
food
shit's
bar.
fucked.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, that ain't good.
Yeah, they were in a rough pickle when I left. Had to get you out of there when you hit the deck.
Am I shape enough to go help?
Best as I can figure, but I don't know where the hell they are right now. Do you know there, little lady?
Johnny told me to stay on the ship.
Just follow the bodies.
It may be good for me just to stay here and help guard Sorsha then if they keep coming.
I think they're trying to get out quietly, but I think that was lost when I heard several explosions rip through areas and shake the station a little bit.
Well, I need to run some repairs.
Thank
so
you.
Sorsha's gonna flex her arm and be like, I'll protect Billy.
Of course you will. Well,
I know Billy might be able to protect himself, but you could protect me.
Damn
if,
tootin'.
if I can't get to any of them to really help out, well, I might as well stay here and repair myself up some, and give them some cover fire on the way back if they got a case of they're running and people are gunning at them.
Billy,
Yeah.
do you know how to work the ship's guns?
Oh, I know how to work a lot of guns.
You haven't been on this specific ship's guns, but you've been on a lot of ship guns. So you
figure
could probably
it out.
figure something out.
Sorsha's gonna send like a little text, whatever the equivalent to that is, to Chani and be like, Billy is awake. We're readying the guns.
That ain't gonna be right for a minute.
This is about when you guys are hearing the going off.
Well, guess I'll do my repairs in the gunner's cockpit.
Nobody else hears this, just to make sure. I said you guys too generally. This is literally just those two hearing it right now. Maybe Tinu and Nima very, very faintly.
I'm pretty sure Teddy knows the sounds of alarms.
And
Do
I'm
we have
hiding in the
a-
closet, so
It's not necessarily the particular pattern recognition, it's just that it'd be very faint with where you guys are hiding.
Do we have any actual droid repair kits in here, or am I just gonna sit here and use all my hit dice while we're waiting?
I don't think you guys have purchased any repair kits.
I don't think we did.
We never had to worry about droids. Droids were not a concern.
Sorsha
Yeah.
might have some duct tape.
Shawnee just auto-fixed packet over time, if anything ever happened there.
Yeah, Chani can make the tech check to repair a small droid. Yours is significantly more complicated.
Well, I'll go
Chani's
get on the
also
ship.
not here. You got
I'll go get on
Sorsha.
the ship. I'll go get on the ship gun then, and
You do know that Packet is there.
No.
Yeah.
Packet's always in the ship.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's why you guys can fly your ship with as few people as you have.
Yeah.
Packet could come help give me some repairs, but I figure I'll still be spending my hit dice.
If you ask for aid, Packet can help you out some and do some healing that won't cost you hit dice.
I'll take it.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's roll that real quick.
Hey, Packet, wherever you are, can you come out and give me a hand here? I'm a bit exploded and shot. Don't know if anything's not working correctly. Haven't done a full system check yet.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Billy took all the explosions.
49 hit points back, but Paget will inform me he's pretty tapped after getting you back up and running shape.
Thanks, little buddy. Holiday, what's your plan?
Well, my plan kind of went out the fucking window when we all started blowing the place up. And I did not see the lightsaber guy, the force guy we were all worried about on the way down. So I'm tied between staying here and helping you guys with the ship or trying to get back out there and see what I can do.
Well,
Are
we
they
can
trying
message.
to be stealthy right now?
You know, I would think they would be trying to be stealthy, but I don't know what exactly is going on up there anymore.
She's gonna bend down on the ground and she's gonna look at his feet. You got clanky feet.
He's actually got leather boots on, like softer leather boots.
Never mind. Not clanky. Why you gotta do this?
Yeah, if I took my boots off, they'd be pretty clanky. But unlike Billy here, I can get away with a lot more sneaking around, so I try to keep that as an option.
Send text message to Trani. You sure you don't need some backup? What's up?
With that wonderful segue you get on your visor, are you sure you don't need backup with what's up? As you're just frantically slamming across this keyboard to try and figure out what you can do? What are you attempting to do, Johnny, with the sirens blaring constantly?
If you three want to stay alive, I suggest helping make this a secure room. Okay, Johnny needs to override shit. I also need to change music. Let's go with...
Yeah.
Matt, am I good to start spending hit dice?
Oh yeah, if you wish to, you can, because you can spend one every round, can't you?
Yeah.
It is, yeah, because we moved it to an action, so it's mostly out of combat, but it's still very useful.
Okay.
It's just gonna be Billy sitting in the gunner's seat waiting for command.
Getting weapon systems prepped.
Yep.
Holiday's gonna go through and with Packet start prepping flight systems. Keeping it on a low burn so it doesn't set off any alarms, but prepping flight systems for a pretty rapid takeoff. He will get a Billy, if we have to take off too quickly, just fire at the generators to shut off the shield so we can get out. If they're following. If not, we can just fly through.
I make no promises of shooting anyways.
What are you guys doing now?
Who's you guys at this point?
This is you guys back at the
Okay.
security depot.
So, order to those three individuals issued. If they're smart, they'll follow along. If not, I don't fucking know. I guess they'll...
You don't
Toss
have to
themselves
roll,
off
they
the
are
goddamn-
intimidated.
Yeah.
They are intimidated after you're summarily executing two high-ranking and several mooks.
So, order of operations, turn this into a secure room if she can do that with the security thing going on. Yes. If not, disable lockdown procedure and then turn it into a secure room.
So you want to try and secure the room, as in just shut down the security measures in here against you guys and what?
As in, make it to where things out there are going to have significant difficulty getting in here.
Okay. Roll a slicer skit check.
Okie dokie. Why did I put down my phone like an idiot?
I think it's Force Enlightenment that gives you an extra fucking die. I don't remember. Let me look real quick.
There's just a guidance one. There's just the guidance is literally the same one as the cantrip.
Does he have a
No,
second
but
to do that? I don't know.
I
Where we are in the economy.
I mean, the door is still closed, so... As far as I am aware.
The door is closed for the moment.
Just don't do any concentration to break your full camouflage.
Let's see
just-
real quick.
I know the slicer kit, but
What
if
you
you
got?
got something, tell me what to roll.
Yeah.
You have advantage on intelligence checks
Okay.
with Force Enlightenment.
2 die. That is an 8. I'm not going to use that one. I am, however, going to use the 19 for a million. 32.
Okay. You lock the door as you guys are hearing dunk, 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 as like there's a lot of footsteps coming up outside. And you think you've locked the door pretty well, but you don't know how long it'll be before they manage to get in. Even if they can't get through the electronic locks, you do know there's usually fail-safes to get through still somewhere.
Okay.
That are just mechanical in nature, like hand movements.
So what's this lockdown stopping me from doing?
The lockdown that's set off?
Yes.
Right now, the lockdown that is set off and is stopping you from doing literally anything else. You've just got through to the security measures with this, and I just skipped the lockdown and counted that as part of your check for that one. But to do anything else, we'll have to start going into making more checks.
I got no choice here.
What are you attempting to do?
Okay.
As you finish up that lockdown, you hear the footsteps coming, you start hearing banging on the door.
I need proper control over automated security systems. Where's that? What do I need to do?
And you still have advantage on all intelligence checks. Just
Yep.
FYI.
I'll let you make a slasher's kit check to try and make it through that. Now, with the way the lockdown goes, this is segmenting things off, so you're going to have to tackle these problems more or less one at a time.
Don't have much of a choice here.
Nope.
Need a secure room first. Then I can do other stuff. Another check! This one logically be harder. Thank you, advantage, for not giving me a 2. That's a 18 for 31, yeah?
Okay. What are you trying to do with security system checks?
Okay. So... First and foremost, are there automated security, like...
There's a limited amount in this, yes. There's a limited amount in the building, yes, but most of this building is more secured because of the sheer number of people going in and out of it.
Okay, so
with
it's a
like
meat
hard, like,
security thing.
and a series of like locked doors and like codes and things like that.
All right.
It's not got as many like open fire turrets or things.
So if she has access to it, anything to give us some automated cover fire, even if there's just a few of them, it'll raise a little bit more chaos, and also just lock doors leading to this area.
Okay, you can do that well enough. Doors are locked. That'll take another little bit of time. There's still people banging at that. You hear a brief bit of gunfire before it very quickly picks up in intensity and then cuts off outside. Feeling there's a hefty number of people outside, and those turrets did not last long, but they might have weaned the forces down. Ooh, okay, that's good. Anyways, what are you attempting to do next?
Next step of the thing is disabling this lockdown so I can get broader control.
Attempting to disable the lockdown. This one will be a bit more difficult, but go for it.
Okay. Bit more difficult. That's fine. Hey! Got an 18 and a 20. I'll take it.
Yeah. Okay. You can shut down the lockdown on this computer specifically.
Okay. And that will...
Meaning, it won't... With a natural 20, I'm helping you out here a little bit with this. It won't immediately free up all consoles in the station that are linked to this to have access to. It'll just free up this console.
Alright, I see. And that gives me
That way they can't jump on and start doing shit as well.
And that gives me broad control over the level, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And actually, as stated before, some control or info on the hut penthouse area.
Alright. She'll very quickly just grab the pertinent information. Now's not the time to look at it.
Now it's not the time to look at it. It'll still take a little bit of time to like dedicate over, get it through, shuffled into accessing. That'll probably take another minute or so just to get that all downloading.
Yeah. Okay. Get ready to hold out. Okay. So that's shut down. What?
Ooh.
I'm explaining things, man.
No, not that. I know. Go ahead.
Okay. Okay. So what does this level overall have at disposal here that can be kicked on, off, and like things like that? There's a lot of slave containment things, I imagine. What all are we looking at?
There's an extensive amount of slave containment you can get access to. You get the feeling looking at these are all the markets or companies maybe held by the hut, since you have direct access to them. The personal owned ones, you don't currently have access to.
Okay.
Probably because they're just as paranoid as the Huts and blocking off signals and the like as well. There are the security cameras on point. There's a lot of the relay systems. There's some general defenses throughout, mostly at security points, like elevators or the doors to the penthouse or things like that.
Okay.
Not like just widespread. You have active turrets and things everywhere.
Okay. And there's barracks and armories and fun things like that.
Most of the barracks and armories for this floor are at the one you were before, secondary one towards the other end of that lower half before you curve up, and this one in one of like the lower areas.
Okay. So let's see here. Well, alright. Gotta make sure they don't get shot immediately, so broad expanse automated defenses need to have their friend or foe tags swapped. A lot of them are probably set to like make sure slaves don't revolt and shit like that. So they should already have...
them are...
God.
A lot of them don't really have a friend or foe tag. They have a don't shoot these people and everyone else is fucked.
Okay, so just swap that.
To what?
Shoot those people.
Yeah,
Okay, just those are the people
not
that
to shoot. Yeah.
Okay,
Shoot
well
the
I
people
have to
not
ask
shoot,
because
and
he
then-
might edit things a little bit. I don't know.
It should keep the general population and the slaves from getting shot and turn potential
Maybe
hostiles
there's
into
gonna be. You're smart. There's gonna be casualty just through sheer
hostiles. Oh, absolutely.
numbers.
Nothing I
but
can do.
It'll reduce it considerably.
Okay. More
What are
rolling?
you trying to get into now? That's part of the security. No, yeah, you're right. That is widespread security. Yeah, roll me another check.
Maintain high rolls, please. This is kind of important. Thank you,
It is.
advantage. That's going to be a
I
30
need to roll
total.
again. 30 total. Yeah, you can do that. That'll take another few minutes of just typing away trying to get this happening.
Johnny, I can weld this door shut.
It's gonna be very limited very soon.
Outside, you hear things going off louder. The door's shaking a little bit now, T-Lock. You can't sense numbers at this point, but there's
Yeah,
a
there's a
decent
lot.
few that were outside.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Okay.
Because it still took a few moments for Chani to get into the security systems.
Yeah.
Final sweep. It's going to be
A lot outside. If I can't see this door soon, they're gonna break through.
do what you gotta do. Final sweep is going to be as much as the slave controlled things and door locks she has access to. Disabling them, letting the people riot, and then trying to make it to where that the security changes that she has implemented cannot be undone through any easy means.
Okay. Alright.
And I want to seal this door better, as best I can.
I'll let you make that check real quick.
What?
How do you want to seal it?
I want to weld it shut with my lightsaber.
Though, just giving you the heads up, that will take some time, so just make a general intelligence check and we'll see how it goes and how long it takes. Just because that's still very resistant metal and very large space to cover.
22 to check on the intelligence check.
You'll start on that. It'll still take a few moments just because sheer surface area. But
Absolutely,
you can
that's
definitely
fine.
start it.
I'll even just tack weld it to where it doesn't take as long, but it'll still
That's
hold.
what I was gonna have you do
Okay.
with a 22. You're not like trying to like dig in deep. You're just trying to like meld the frame to the door and then the door in the middle, so it's just
Okay.
all hit together a lot harder. It won't stop a truly determined group, but it'll definitely slow them down.
That's all I'm looking for, giving Chani more time. Because I'm
However,
not worried
Chani,
about
as you
stopping them.
asked-
If it gets too bad, we're just getting the fuck out
Yeah.
of here.
Chani, as you go to hit that, let's start that last one. The lights, as power goes off.
Yeah, I bet that would.
T-Lock, you've got about. So you know how the doors rotate open in a lot of things, and it's a lot of little
Mm-hmm.
moving like just sleeves or leaves of metal that shield out and then shrink back in as they get rolled in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you got about 3/4, a little under 3/4. Let's say about 2/3 of it done when this happens, because I'm gonna say you started this pretty quickly while Chani's been doing her typing, her hacking and the likes.
Yeah.
And you just see. Well, you can see a lot clearer now. There's a problem with that.
The
You
door
can see a lot clearer now.
Yeah.
That's what it means. I'd like you guys to roll initiative as you start into your next set of things.
Okay, was the things that she was starting to initiate, like, did it start to initiate?
The slave control.
Or, like, not
You
at all?
started to type in the slave control thing,
Okay.
like releasing the slave units, and that's when it cut off. You can
What-
stay and try to do it, but it'll take a number of rounds in combat.
Does
But as you take it back and look around, you do see it's only a fraction of the door open.
Keep me
what
covered.
fraction of the door is open? I must ask. Is it like
Let's
the
just say,
top,
like, if the
side?
circle, if we're facing a circle, it's like the
Uh-huh.
12 o'clock to like 7, between like 7 and 8.
That is okay. I am okay with
And-
that being the one that's open.
After the lights flick off, and you just see his power just, then it's like the emergency lights and your command console flickers back on, possibly because that's the one that usually needs to be on in an emergency.
Yeah. I don't remember what the fuck I was gonna say.
Initiative.
I did that already.
Oh.
I need to roll the guards.
The
Did
curse
Chani
returns.
get the other information? Like
To
the
download, like,
details,
the
the
hut?
details on the hut thing.
Chani, looking at it, it's almost done, but that's still a considerable amount of details you're trying to download.
Do we know where the barracks and the security terminal area is there?
You already knew that from before. This is maybe 2 rounds worth of time left on your download.
I got an 8, so I mean... Go for it, combat man.
What'd you get, T-Lock?
26.
Well, you are going
Not
first.
26. Sorry, 24.
You're
Fuck.
still going first. Unfortunately, Johnny, you're going last.
I knew it was only a matter of time. I honestly
As
think we're
the
losing
flicker is
some of the
open,
fun.
the guards in there get a couple readied actions off because they were in communication.
Mm-hmm.
But then we'll start the initiative counter with you at the top. Basically, all they're gonna do as it flickers up, they'll raise rifles, aim to fire, and yours. Actually, it's been over a minute because of the time typing. Would you have gone invisible?
No, because I had to keep concentration on her having her advantage.
Go for it, Disco
That's
Stu.
right. Correct. So it's attack rolls against you.
That's fine.
Maybe he can
They're only about
deflect.
maybe
Cover, 'cause
3 of
cover-
them.
Because
Cover
door,
doesn't work here because it cut you off, and the barrels are just pointing like they lean in the door. So cover doesn't quite work here. However, only like 3 of the numerous guards outside can really get an angle and to shoot at you.
Good.
It does still limit them.
That's
Okay, the first guy has. Those don't hit. I already know your AC's higher than that. Second guy. That is plus that. That's 27.
20. Ben. I can't boost it enough for that. Fuck.
But
yeah,
his
no, that
second
hits.
attack does miss. And then the other guy misses one and gets a critical. So you take 2 attacks during this. That's not terrible, all considered, as they lean in and.
I need to reduce that critical. So reaction saber deflect or saber reflect
On the critical.
on the crit. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that while I roll your other damage.
I forget what that is. Give me a second.
Why are you injured?
I'm not.
Okay.
It's just he doesn't want to take it because he's worried
I
about
mean,
it.
that's fair, but how he said it, I thought that he was already like, well, I lost some hit points, and I was replaying the scenario.
It's only 18 on the critical hit and 12 on the normal hit. How much are you reducing the critical hit by?
I'm just seeing if it is. Nope, it's just 2d6.
Yeah, it's because you're not level 11 yet.
Yep. I just didn't know if it was my charisma modifier or whatever added to it.
No, sadly not.
I am reducing it by 6.
Okay, so you take 24 damage total between as you come in, they pop open, you just spin your saber, deflecting most of them, but 2 of them get through. One of them hits your shoulder, and at the last second you try to deflect the other one, and you change it from like a direct chest shot to a skim and hit hard against your shoulder, but not into your chest, obviously.
Okay.
And that tops it off with your turn.
So, first off, This is going to burn my action, and you're gonna hate me, Eric.
Come on.
Never mind. I'm not gonna burn that action for that because I can do something better for that.
You still need to teleport. At least twice. What you got?
I'm gonna read my fucking ability real quick.
Okay, fair, yeah.
This is very important. What ability are you looking into?
It's quickened power.
Quicken power, I think, is 2 extra force points on top of the normal cost.
Okay, so yeah, it would be 5 or no 4.
4 for
Plus-
is it a 3rd level?
Yeah, 4
Yeah, so
plus
4 plus
6 for 10. Ugh.
Plus 6.
Yeah. Because quicken power is if I quicken power, I can force lightning and then quicken power, force lightning again.
No, because
For
remember
10
that second
power
power
total.
can only be a 2nd level or higher. A 2nd
Is
level
it?
or lower.
Oh,
yeah, that's
shit,
what we've
I
been
didn't know
going
that's
from
what it
since the
was.
start.
Never mind.
You can cast 1 level of any you want, and right for this one, and then the second power that you want to cast has to be 2nd or lower.
Wrong.
If I let you just cast all spells as many times in a turn as you could, that'd start getting
Yeah,
a little.
I just thought it worked how sorcerer worked. So that's how sorcerer works.
By the rules, actually, sorcerer doesn't get that.
Correct.
I think that's
Oh.
something Eric's nice and being nice for.
That's correct.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's not how normal sorcerers work.
They get cantrips.
And if we look at critical role, I also remember Matt mentioning he homebrewed that for Tiberius to work like that because it seemed
Yeah.
a little.
All right.
Here, have this cool thing, because you do a thing. Fuck it, why not?
So does it look like I can get most, if not all, of the people in that hallway with force lightning?
It's kind of filed down. You could get a decent chunk of them if you ran out and aimed out the door. But right now you're facing the door, and then it's a hallway outside. It's not like a straight long hallway down. It's like a hallway's running T-shaped, and then this room is another one.
Hi, nerds, how's it going? Turns into Swiss cheese. Lightning.
Hi guards, how's it going? Well, I had an arm.
Not quite hellish rebuke, but same energy.
It's got the same feeling, doesn't it?
Because I'm
But,
torn between I'm torn between lightninging and activating my
If you blast it straight out the door right now from here, you can get maybe 4 or 5 people.
Gotta do something. I got tight.
Or
Yeah.
if you lean out the door, you could lean down one like to the right or to the left and fire, but you'd probably be opening yourself up to a lot of sudden attacks.
Well, I'd still have movement after I attacked, but yeah, it would be.
Well, but they're there with guns
Yeah,
at the
to-
ready.
Yes, I know.
You're not stupid. You'd be aware that's happening.
Maybe he just wants to be made of cheese.
I mean, he can be. What are you gonna do?
I think it's best if I bump my AC by 5, to where I can then bump it by 10 afterward.
Okay.
So I'm gonna activate
Bump it by 10
my-
afterward.
Well, bump it by 5 for making it a 10 total. Is what I mean.
Oh, for the okay, reactions included.
Yeah.
Okay. I was concerned there. Is like you can't bump it by 5 and then by 10 again. That's
No.
considerable power.
I'm just typing.
So I think
Okay,
right now,
you could do that.
no. Yeah, I think right now I'm gonna activate use my action to activate the Saber Storm.
Okay. Do you, do so? Bonus action, anything?
I don't want Chani to lose that.
I also do not want Johnny to lose. Good, we are in
Roll a
agreement.
perception check to see if they actually notice Sean.
I'm just a bunch of rags and dead bodies. Leave me alone.
Nope, they notice.
Oh.
You're not hiding, so it's not a hard check.
I want. Mechanically, I want to be able to have 3/4, if not total cover. And I want my sentinel thing to prot when they try to stick their arms in to fucking shoot at Chani.
Can I claim Joran? No, not
You'd
Joran.
be basically
That's my cover.
placing yourself. Can you what?
Can I claim T-Lock as my cover?
No, because he's trying to avoid that right now, actually.
No, I'm asking mechanically. If I
Mechanically, if you place yourself up straight against the door next to it, you could get full cover, almost, and 3/4 cover from a small section of the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
And then if they reach through, you could swing, but you're also right up against the door. That's already taken a number of damaging bits.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. I need to look at my archetype and see how it works real quick. Because I have forgotten, because I've never used it.
Basically, you spend an action, it jumps up, spins around you, it gives you bonus to your AC, and I think you can cast as if you're from the Saber's location.
I'm just making sure that I can't, after activating it, make at least one attack.
I am
When you actually activate the power, it lets you make an attack with it like you would a melee attack.
Okay.
So you can get a singular attack off through the hole at somebody if you wish to, then.
But that would allow me to at least bonus action offhand attack, maybe.
No, because it's a Saber Storm. It's not your.
I know.
Sorry, on that one I have to call it.
No, you're right.
You could quicken cast.
You could quicken cast still.
I could, but I don't have any first or second level powers that are worth it.
Roll your attack for your attack. As you spit up your saber, you grab the one. Probably don't even grab it. You just have that one hand ready, and the others start to float off and circle.
Yeah, no, they were all just on my hip.
Your other one starts to float off and circle around you right now.
I just keep giving him conflicting information. You can cast things, but we need to get places to save your points.
Yeah, I know. It's fun. You have 3 dudes. Critical hit guy, both missed, or single hit guy.
I'm gonna hit the critical hit guy, and I'm making sure that my to hit is that instead of the other thing.
I think it's your spell attack modifier for
the
range for those.
25.
That'll definitely hit. Roll some damage. As it spins up, hovers, and then just straight forward as it out and just buries it in this man's gut.
Oh, I can make 2 attacks on him because I have 2 sabers.
I think at level 5 or 6 you get your second one, so you can make a second attack against him if you'd like.
I would definitely like to do that.
But what is your damage on your first one?
Crap. 8.
As it and he just staggers back, And your second one?
That's lower, but it's still a total of 20.
That absolutely hits. Roll damage.
Yay.
Actually, no, you're using your charisma modifier. Charisma or wisdom modifier is you just send it spinning through. This one kind of like a disc, just and then the head rolls back as he's staggering backwards and hits the ground, and the sabers just orbit back into you and around you.
And
remember, mooks don't have a ton of HP.
Yeah.
Greater invisibility.
That's a 4th level power.
I'm just waiting for a grenade to come through the room.
That'd be a bad idea on their part. And
Jump on top of it,
other mook that shot me with quicken power going to drain Vitalium.
What am I rolling?
I think it's a con save.
Alright, con save.
Let me see.
That's actually really fucking good on his part. What is his con save bonus? +3 for a 21.
God damn it.
That was just really fucking lucky on his part. I'm astounded he passed that. Because I know your save is fucked. I take half damage, I assume?
No! You don't make a save. I rolled a hit.
On Drained Vitality, that's surprising.
Yeah.
Vampiric
Make
touch.
a ranged force attack against the target.
Alright.
On a hit, the target takes 2d6 necrotic damage and deals only half damage with weapon attacks that use strength.
Oh, it's oh, that's what it is. Okay.
Why'd you sound confused whenever you were reading that out, yet so happy to use it whenever you said it?
At the end
Yeah, they
of
get
the
a con
thing-
save letter to end it.
Yeah.
Yep, because I know what you're talking about.
But it
Roll to hit.
it's 2d6, but it's not what I thought it was because I thought I was gonna get health back. Fuck.
That's Drain Life gives you temporary hit points. That's the 4th level equivalency.
Fuck.
Well, you
Alright.
can roll to hit.
But I used my force powers. That's 2 plus 3 for 5 for 27.
To hit.
No.
Right.
That was me making math for my marking off of points. My to hit is
7.
29. Wait, no. That doesn't.
It doesn't. You hit. It's still above 20, I assume.
Yeah, it's above.
You hit.
It's almost a crit.
Chani, you lose advantage on intelligence checks.
That's fine.
But how much damage are you dealing to me? Because that sounds like
11.
a decent chunk. 11 as you. And you just watch as a darkened. Actually, Chana's not looking. The guards will just see a darkened energy start to gather around your hand before it just.
And I am.
Hits them, and they just visibly stagger, hit the ground, and they're breathing, but they don't look in much good shape to continue.
And I am going to have Chani keep cover, since she lost that.
You're gonna stand in the way.
Yep.
Okay, Chani, you will have half cover with T-Lock in the way with his lightsabers.
Neat.
I can make it a 27 AC, so it's fine.
Okay, they already know you're really fucking hard to hit, so they're not taking precise shots anymore.
Yeah, it's
6
fine.
attacks and only 2 hit.
Saves.
Yeah.
Saves. Bitches.
Make 3 deck. Wait. No, you need to make 6 deck saves as people file in.
Do I get a turn?
The guards haven't had to be able to go. The guards had their ready to action. Then it was T-Lock.
Oh yeah, his turn just took 7
then it's the
years.
guards.
Gotcha.
All right.
We're getting back into the flow. Battle has not happened in a long time in this campaign. For him, at least.
I'll take it. 2 24s on 2 nat 20s.
Okay?
1 21, 1 20, and 2 18s. Wait.
All
yeah.
of them pass. You
Yeah.
just step aside, spinning your saber, deflecting, getting through all of it. And then, at the end of that, you just hear a... and as a can spinning in the middle of the room. And gas is starting to pour out of it. Chani, it's your turn. There is gas rapidly filling the room, but it is not taking effect just yet.
Well, that's not good. Good thing I'm in my spacesuit.
Yeah. I know. But they don't know
Okay,
that.
you three, you're about to have a very bad time. If one of you would please put a dead body over me to act as cover, that'd be nice. I have things I must type.
What are you attempting to continue where you left off?
I gotta finish this, man.
Slicer kit.
Okie dokie.
No advantage, I'm sorry.
You suck.
I didn't know it was a concentration.
26.
26. Starting in, this will still take you some time because you're trying to get across the whole city, but you do have access, and you just start opening. You can't just flick it all and
I
go.
know.
You have to actually step in and get each one.
And maybe one of the tech minions will decide, you know what, fuck it, why not? Give me a wall of meat. Blast
You
his
told
hurt.
them not to move. They're sitting over there.
Okay.
She actually told him to help her as well.
Yeah, there's also gunfire and canisters flying everywhere.
Absolutely.
They have made their choice.
So they're just kind of huddling in the corner, just don't hit me. Don't hit me. I dropped out of college and had to come here.
No inspiration, though.
No. Not on this one. Oh, you have bonus action. You can't really use your movement if you want to stay here and continue this. This will take a turn. This will take at least 2 to 3 turns to get everything open.
Bonus
Get
action,
it
I
going.
can't move. I don't believe you'll let me hide. So,
Not really. You're kind of in the open, lit up by a large amount of screens.
I mean, yeah. Well, okay, at any point in time, is anything having the process to where she could feasibly get her hands off the keyboard?
Well, depends on what your bonus action is and how long it would
Okay.
take.
Because bonus action for dash does give me movement. And there are dead bodies next to me, and they might actually absorb a couple blaster fire hits.
You'd have to find a way to prop it up on you though, and still keep both your hands free.
Can I make it?
How would you propose to do that?
Probably just scoot up and let
And
the
that's-
large dead man body be the back of my chair.
Actually, invading, because trying to actively set up and move cover, that's... Unless you have something like the Thief archetype that lets you do stuff quicker, I feel like that'd be an action still.
Very well then. I will simply suffer in silence. I got
You
nothing.
suffer in the sound of gunfire, spreading gas, and frantic clicking. D-Lock, you're up. Gas is filling the room.
Hold your breath.
No, fuck it. Force push pull that goddamn canister of gas out the door.
Okay, you throw it at the door. There's still a substantial amount of gas in the room.
That's fine. They get more gas out there.
It might dissipate quicker.
Probably.
Somebody set up a fan.
Just... What are you doing? That's your action.
Yep.
Anything with your bonus action or movement?
Now, I think we've said this before. Do my sabers count toward my sentinel ideals?
We decided no because of Saber Storm versus fighting styles, like actual training.
Fuck.
We ended up deciding no on that one.
Cause sentinel, man. If
It's
I could have
nice.
sentinel with my fucking saber, I could just have the saber out the door and it could just cut people down every time they got
nice.
close.
Yes, it's nice, but unfortunately in this case it doesn't work quite as well for that.
Damn it. That's just opportunity attacks. I don't have any other bonus action things that I know of. I'm out.
Okay.
I don't have a bonus action. But
Stay
I
in
can
there?
use here. I don't think.
I mean, you could run... Nope, no, I don't think you can. No. Unless you have one of your normal fighting styles, but other than that.
No, the only fighting style I have is Sentinel, and I can bonus action to have Sentinel Mastery.
Alright. Well,
But that
moving or staying still?
staying. I'm gonna regret this, but staying.
Alright, Discord. That's suddenly something. Anyways, staying. The guard's turn comes back around. As before the guards, though, I need you to make a con save as the gas is still filling the room. It's not filling anymore because the canister's out, but the gas is still settled and moved in the room. It's spreading. You do need to make a con save.
I don't need to make 6 of them, so I need to fix that.
Just the one this time.
Con save will be 19.
Alright, you resist the effects.
And now I have to make 6 fucking dex saves again, don't I? I said, and now I have to make 6 dex saves again, don't I?
Yeah, no. You need to make at least 6. I'm looking at what that guard's gonna do this time. You know how big the room is roughly. Those radiuses are about that. I could get one in there without hitting anything important.
See, what you should have done is read it in action to push. See the grenade come in, and then immediately shove it back outside, where it would then explode immediately. You did not, though. So instead, this is the reality we live in.
You're fine.
Right.
You can take it like I can.
Uh-uh.
Uh-huh.
Hurts my feelings.
I have less
Actually,
hit points than
you
you.
only need to make 4. You only need to make the first 4. Chani is getting shot at.
But don't.
See the lady on the computer.
The lowest one is a 16, and it's only 1.
Then you take a singular failed save.
Okay. Because the other ones are 18, 19, and 20.
Chani, I don't think a 13 will hit you,
It shall not.
but I do think a 22 shall.
It shall.
What is your AC, by the way?
High, but not that high. 19.
Guys, I mean, you have half cover. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, fuck. What's half cover giving?
+2.
Well, it's only even.
Okay, so it matches, which still hits.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to roll damage die for you two. 15 plus 3. You take 18 on the failed save there for T-Lock.
18 damage?
Yeah.
Ow!
Rapid property hurts.
That's
And...
bloodied.
Oh shit, I don't roll 2. But that's 14 damage for Chani. As you just suddenly feel a bolt hit you in the back and like scoot you forward a bit, like throw you forward and just...
My feelings.
And
Are
make one last dex save for me, T-Lock.
One less?
One last.
One
It
less.
won't hit Chani in the radius, because they can't risk getting too close to that computer right yet.
Brr,
They're not that desperate.
brr. Cool! The time I needed that nat 20 for crits. That's fine.
It's okay, you take half damage.
I can't reflect this.
Nope, because you just look up as you tried to deflect the two that went past you out of just reflex, because you're supposed to be trying to stop them from getting to Chani. And then as you turn back, you look as a grenade is just right in front of you, and then as it hits your chest. But the last second you just twist, but your lightsaber still nicks it, setting it off.
I don't like how moots
Well, at least you took half. You take 12 fire damage as it just balloons and hits you, and you stagger, but you're not prone.
Cool.
Johnny, there's an explode. You just got shot, and a fucking explosion just went off behind you.
Why did they throw a grenade in front of me? That'd be in front of the door.
What do you
That
want me
means
to
they get
do
hurt
here?
too.
I gotta finish my thing.
They shot at you, and you hit it with your lightsaber. You get the feeling it might have been like roughly behind you. This was mostly just a flavor thing.
Okay.
Mistakes happen. It's good. What are you doing, Johnny? Continuing?
Yeah.
Make another slicer's kit check. You can spend your action doing that and trying to maybe speed up.
29.
It'll speed up some.
Cool.
But you continue on processing, getting more and more. You get the feeling you already got a large portion of the slaves out. You got at least 2/3 to 3/4 out. Next turn, we'll probably finish releasing all the slaves if you spend your action on it. Well, all the slaves you have access to. And at the end of this turn, the data download will be done. Would you like to do anything with your bonus action?
Heal my wounds.
I'm bloodied. Help.
Okay.
Yeah, but like, you're good at combat.
I'm the only thing keeping you from getting shot a lot.
Yeah, okay, but I have to
but
use
she
this.
can't see you. She's looking at the computer.
I can't, however, hear him complaining, and it's kind of like annoying.
You hear a lot of explosions and impacts behind you, yes.
Of course, you know, my healing is only a D4, so it's better if I just get you up afterwards, so I'm just gonna heal myself.
God damn you.
T-Luck, you have
Healing
19
you for
passive.
4 is not
Yeah,
going
19
to help.
passive.
You hear something heavier coming down the hallway.
End of sentence.
As it comes around to your turn, and Chani finishes up her heal.
How many can I get with the lightning now?
It depends if you lean outside. If you're pointing forward, it's still the same 4-ish. And that 5th guy on the ground crying like a little bitch because you blasted him with some shit. That guy's living on 1 HP, man. You've just been making him suffer.
Just go home. Just go home. Crawl home.
He can't. He can't
Go
move.
home.
He's weakened right now. He physically can't move.
Just disadvantage. It's fine. The battle droid
You
is
don't
coming.
know
Please
what's
do
coming,
something.
but you know something heavy is hitting, coming down.
Yeah. I need to look up one thing real quick. It is an action. I hate that. It's an action. I hate it.
Continue.
I can kill 2 more dudes. I can kill 4 dudes. gonna kill 2 dudes. Hopefully. I'm attacking with my floating sabers.
Alright, spinning in order to attack twice. I assume are you leaving the guy who's just on the ground, not doing anything
If he's not
alone?
doing anything, I'm leaving him alone.
No, he's just laying on the ground, like, can't really lift his arms or move much. You reduce him to 1 HP and put a strength enfeeblement on him.
Yeah, if he's not doing anything, he's not doing anything. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
I thought I would offer that. Sure, just tech
18 on
1
the
through
first
4.
to hit. 1 and 3. I don't know.
Okay.
18 on the
hits.
first to hit, and then 17 on the next.
17 also hits.
Alright. So the first
These guys
one...
aren't difficult.
They are simply numerous.
Hey! I think that'll kill him! With 12!
Yeah, exactly the amount you needed as you just... as he just falls backwards.
Do that again. Please. Fuck. He's gonna sit at 1 HP with 11.
As you just send it streaking through and it hits a hard, like, gash through his gun. He just, it, like, hits hard against the door. He, like, falls out of sight when he leans on the door. Well, you can hear him there, and he's not sounding great. Well, actually, still kind of inside for you. But he's against the door, not doing great.
Quicken cast. Breathe control. I no longer need to breathe.
Okay. That's fair enough.
But he no longer is enfeebled either.
It's a
He's going
concentration?
to slowly... Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it is. Because you're cutting any kind of strength-based damage in half.
Just go home.
I was going to say, actually, with it being his turn, he's just slowly going to start crawling.
Time to go home.
You get the feeling, you can hear it. That other guy that's on 1 HP as well is slowly trying to make it towards the other end of the hallway with the guy on the ground. However, the very large, heavy metal thing that you now realize as it pops in front of you is a droid, is there. And, what is it? What does that power do? The cannon loaded with that. I'm sorry, I have a lot of shit because this is a big base.
You're
These
fine.
guys pissed off. I think it's a con save. Yeah, it's a con save.
Is it poison?
No, it's not poison.
Do I need to breathe it?
No. Although Chani actually also needs to make a con save because this is line.
18 on the con save.
That passes?
16?
That passes. You guys take half damage.
Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
As it, like, turns, and then you just feel a blast of freezing cold ricochet through as it hits, like, almost head on with you. You can't really get out of the way in time, but you just kind of try to power through it. And the bit that makes it past you also just hits, and just splatters across, like, your upper back, Johnny. As you guys take 11 cold damage
After having?
after having.
65.
And you need to make...
78.
You need to make two deck saves, T-Lock. And Johnny, they're shooting twice at you because that actually works on you, unlike this spinny fuck. However, both of those are pretty low.
So
No.
when do they have to reload?
Never.
You do realize you get like 16 shots on rifles before you reload, right? And you can reload as a bonus
Property
action.
uses, like, a lot of
Loading's
those.
bullshit. Nobody
And
cares.
you can reload as a bonus action.
2 deck saves.
Yep.
They're higher than the ones that passed a minute ago.
So no damage as you just keep spinning the saber, and you manage to knock the two going back towards Chani off kilter. They ricochet off into the walls, not even getting close to her.
I don't like this.
Chani, you're up.
Am I done, or do I need to make more checks?
You have to. This last action, this last check, is what you need to finish, unless you flunk it.
Well, that's great. Okay. Does the packet in my suit feel like it wants to give me advantage so I can make this harder?
Packet in your suit kind of can't do a lot right now.
That's fair. Alrighty then.
He's got his attention drawn by Holiday at the moment.
Okay. So, alright. The thing that she's currently finishing off, that's like slave control population, letting them all out, right?
Yeah,
But
you're
it's none of
opening
the-
like the last little bit of him.
But it's none of the like, make this thing shut down and unusable stuff, right?
The security measures you were messing with?
Yeah.
Those were done before combat started.
Oh, so once that's done, this terminal's just gonna start cascading.
Well, you'd have to actually do something separate to implement the
That's
cascade.
what I was
Your action
asking
this
about.
turn?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're going to wait for the next round. Okay. I was
So-
going to say, this turn is going to have to be spent doing the slaves if you want to get all of them loose.
This needs to be spent on that, and then I need to make a spur of the moment choice in just a moment. Let's fit a roll first. That's hey, I want to get them out. 19 plus 13 is 1,000,000, so I think I
Yep.
managed.
At the end of this action, you finish going through unlocking as many things as you can. I will safely say you're disarming any of like the explosive measures meant to keep a slave in control sometimes. I just assumed that was part of it, but
Yeah.
just for a mention. And you can safely say you think you've gotten all of the things unlocked that are attached to hut control, direct hut control.
Alrighty then. So that's that done. Shit's fucked. This room is built in a certain way. Is there anywhere that she could like move to get her, you know, not somewhere that she gets shot to death? But then again, things are kind of entering the doorway now, so it's kind of moot, isn't it?
If you wanted to go to the far sides of the room, you might be able to do something, but that would get you up and away from the terminal if you wanted to finish that up next time.
Well, I don't think I can play with the terminal anymore if I need to make sure that things stop, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that next thing in an action. And besides, the dancing man seems to be having problems.
The dancing man looks pretty hurt.
Alright,
Dancing man's about to fall over.
Well
We need to
then.
leave.
And you hear coming down the hallway again as well.
right. So, I'm going to have to brute force this then. Over to somewhere I get shot less, if there's a spot I can do that in.
Yeah, you can find a spot that actually just kind of keep you out of cover since you're not stuck at the door. There's a rough circular room. You can get out of the way pretty easily with your 30 movement.
Okay.
Does that mean I can get full cover, and when they stick their hand in, I can cut it off? Finally!
Alright, well, that's me. Actually, no, bonus action, I can hear mischief.
God,
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay. T-Lock, you're up.
Yum, yum, yum.
okay, so there's a robot in front of me, right? Is he one of the 4 that I can grab with lightning?
Yeah, you can hit him with lightning.
Okay.
You won't get the 5 that you probably would have hit before, because if he takes up a bit more space, but you get him and probably 3 guards.
I'm okay with that. But what I'm not okay with is my force point number at the moment.
What am I doing?
You're making saves because I'm lightning.
Dex saves?
That droid.
Correct?
Yeah.
I actually need to roll the droid separate because he has disadvantage since this is a lightning effect. All of those fail on the other guys.
What type of droid is it?
I'd have to go look at the name. I don't have the name. I just have
I just
the
meant like
picture in this.
descriptor.
It looks very, as you're looking at it, it looks very like spider-like, walking up, and on top of it with a like sprayer and a tube running down what looks like a tank. You could probably guess is I think it's Kolto, which is the cold stuff.
Kolto's the healing thing. Cryo stuff, so like
What's
carbonite.
the cryo? Carbonite. That's it. Sorry.
Okay, so
Carbonite. What you can guess is a carbonite tank on his back, and you saw this as you were running towards your area to take cover.
alright, so cool little spider butt. Go ahead and take a quick little picture for Packet. Maybe he'll play with that later.
That's a +3. So even though he rolled really good, that's only a 19. I think that fails.
Yep.
Jesus Christ.
He got really lucky on his rolls.
No, his save is
Or are you
fucked.
talking about the save? Yeah,
My
I
save
gave
is
him a good
20.
item. I gave him a good item.
You let me make a good... No, you gave me that good item.
I did.
Yeah. So they
Anyways.
all take 8d6.
Yeah. I thought you'd be rolling your damage already.
It's okay, it adds up automatically. They're all dead. Well, probably not the droid, but the droid takes 30.
The droid is still standing. The other guys outside are crispified as they just start screaming as you just spin your lightsaber down, take one hand off, hold it out, and just lightning crackles and in a line. The droid is severely hurt because they don't have vulnerability to lightning.
Wait! Necrotic crystal gives me an extra D6 because I casted it through my goddamn lightsaber.
It
I don't think
won't
droids
do
can.
anything to the droid.
But it don't matter.
No, it won't.
Probably not, you're right.
Anyway. I know, actually, roll it. They're only resistant to necrotic.
Ah, never mind.
Oh.
Play with the black lightning then.
5. So 2.
Alright. It's very staggered and very damaged.
Yay. I want total cover on the opposite side Chinese hiding on.
Oh god, this
Alright.
fucking idiot.
You just plaster up against the wall. If you're facing the door, Chani, I assume we're going to say Chani went right, you went left.
Yes.
Are you going all the way to the far wall of it, like where the database and stuff are, like Chani did, or are you still staying near the
enough to
door?
where when they reach in to try to shoot some more people or stop things from happening, I can cut their hand off.
Okay. You
So
can
that'll
ready
give
your
me
action to do
3/4.
so.
Yeah, it'll give me 3... Well, reaction because Sentinel. Sentinel, when they enter that 5-foot bubble, they get cut off.
I'm going to be nice and say if you hold your action, that's 2 attacks versus Sentinel's 1.
I can,
Just like-
but I wasn't done with my turn. I can bonus action Sentinel Master to give me 2 anyway. Because it gives me a number of special reactions that can only be used on opportunity attacks.
Let me take a look at that to make sure. I believe that sounds familiar, though. Because they rolled a bunch of extra shit into every fighting style to make every fighting style powerfully stupid.
As complicated as possible.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to use your bonus action to enter the turn, but you can only take 1 reaction per turn.
Yeah, 1 reaction which can be used for multiple opportunity attacks.
No. Only one of those attacks, special attacks, can be made per turn.
That doesn't make sense. But sure, I'll burn my action.
It's
burn my reaction for 2
defensive thing. It's a balancing thing along with it takes time to do each one because these are happening like that.
Then why does it state you can have multiple opportunity attacks?
Because you can have multiple enemies have different turns. And each different enemy turn you can make one, but because this is a horde, they're acting on the same turn.
Okay. Then I'll take the 2 that you offered.
Okay.
And I will get total cover from one side and 3/4 cover, I think you said, from the other side. Doing that.
No, with that was if you're trying to keep it on that. If you go far enough, like the 10 feet out of the way, you can just have cover until they lean in.
Okay, I'll do that then.
You were trying to keep yourself somewhat defensive to Chani before.
Yeah.
And now you don't have to worry about that. Alright,
They're probably not going to lean in, so actually I want to change my whole thing. If I can.
I will
If they
let you
throw a
do it this
grenade
time
in.
since we're getting nowhere.
If the
Grenade
if they
in,
throw a
force
grenade
push pull, I
I
assume?
want to put it back out.
Okay.
I can handle a gas grenade, but an explosive grenade, no.
Okay. Well, you won't be able to tell the difference, so
You're right, but still.
that brings it to the guards. You're right, they're not gonna just reach in when they saw a guy flipping around with lightsabers. That's a scary sight, man. Ever you're gonna hear what you recognize as cutting torches fire back up again.
Okay.
And that's their turn.
Okay.
Okay.
They can't see you, they're not reaching their shit inside.
That's fair, but I can still see them technically, and I can reach my saber out and attack the dudes with the cutting torches.
I'm aware.
Okie dokie.
What do you do? They're starting progress on the cutting torch. They're starting from each side at the top, and well, not the top because one's part's open, but you can see them starting at opposite sides and starting to cut.
Okay.
You guys alerted a horde. They can do a lot of shit you guys can't a lot quicker.
Look over to T-Lock. Do you have
barely
a jump
hanging in.
left?
Yes.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I have 3 left.
do you have enough points? Okay, I guess you have at least 12 points left. That's cool. Not even 12, it's significantly more than that.
It's 15.
No, it's 5. Yeah, so 15. But anyways, what do you do?
Okay, well, In that case, I don't like this, but that's what I have to do. I need to get over to where he is. So, hit me if that happens.
You will take some attacks. You won't take as many as you're expecting. You do need to make a con save, and I will attack twice.
Okay.
Motherfucker.
16 again.
16 passes, so you'll take half. That is a total of 8, so that doesn't hit. Does 18 hit you?
No.
Okay, 18 does not hit you as they just ping off the bolt, and you get mostly out of the way of the cold as it's coming in, but it still just streaks across your back. Those are D6s. I need a different thing. Sorry. Ooh, that's a rough one. 8, 16, 24, 12 cold damage.
After having?
After halving.
Okay.
Hello.
As it just sprays across your back, you just feel the cold seeping in and digging through even your armor's protective gear.
Alright. So now I'm with this idiot. He says he can jump.
Yep.
Ship, and I would like to hold my action until he's just about to go. And my action will be a fucking explosion. Taking out the console and as many banks as she can, preferably on the other side of the room.
You can get the console, but if you get most of the console, you won't get but a couple banks on the edge.
That's fine. I'm buying time, since we're out of it.
Just making sure you are aware that, like I said, that console is a big area.
Alright. That's what I got.
So her action
Nope,
is
I
as
just-
soon as I'm about to jump, you blow
Yep,
a thing,
I'm aware.
and then I jump.
T-Luck,
and we
you're
got
up.
taken damage, right? So yeah.
Well, the
they
room's
wanna-
big enough, you'd be out of the radius anyways.
They want to jump. I'm gonna jump.
Where are you jumping to?
I told you, ship.
To ship. Yeah,
Wisdom check. Or charisma check.
but
You want me
same
to-
number.
You want me to roll damage?
No,
Okay.
don't bother. It's 8d6. That's terminal. It's kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah, no, you're right. Roll damage.
Alright.
I can't really
30.
pass the dex save, though.
This is
30-20.
You're right. You're not in the ship, but you're outside of the ship. Near, right, like maybe 20 feet off from the door.
Holy shit! It worked!
The hut took up a large portion of the space station, and then the rest of it below is within a... Well... Shit, I should have guessed that better. Nope, I messed it up. We'll stick with what we're going with.
I
It's
got
not D-door, it's just teleport.
37.
It is D-door, it's just I made mistakes on the size of the ship in my head and design, but we're sticking with them since I have everything set up for him. Alright. You get the feeling that explosion did some considerable damage.
Alright.
You guys are maybe 20, 30 feet off from the ship. But you did just suddenly appear and covered in a lot of injuries.
We need to go inside and regroup.
Well, you guys head inside. Nima, Tinu, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Hopefully something to capitalize on the chaos.
That's a good question. With that, because I think the main data bank is a bit more important than two little bitches.
They would send people out, yes, but these two little bitches went on a mass spree of explosions across half of this area.
It's their fault.
They're kind of getting blamed because they're the ones setting off the explosions.
This is them. I will be right back.
Yeah. What are you two doing? You're in independent areas. And to everybody who's not getting to do a bunch, I apologize, but we had a three-way party split, and that's a little difficult to keep everybody going. Especially when some of them are safer than others. What are you two doing? Whoever wishes to go first.
I was gonna let Medina go first, but he's muted, so I don't
What are you
know.
doing, Tinu? What are you doing for Nima?
Nima. He's had a couple minutes to collect himself, sitting in his cabinet. So
Yeah, it's been about 5 minutes before we're picking up.
probably realizing now that hiding the cabinet in the building that they already know where you are is a bad idea. So he's gonna come out of the cabinet.
What's your passive?
13.
Okay.
Is there a window in this room?
Yeah.
Can I see
What are you
another building outside the window?
Yeah.
How far is the building from me?
Maybe 10, 15 feet.
I'm going to translocate over. Try to land
Okay.
inside the other building. If I can see a window in the other building, translocate into one of their rooms.
You can. Mark the points off and...
Can I ask a quick question?
Yeah.
We have a Colto tank on the ship, right? Like the big tanks that people sit in and get healed.
You have some standard med-based stuff, but I would say I don't have anything for a Colto tank yet.
Okay.
So that might be something to work on in the future.
Okay. I want to be in there, and
You have some basic infirmary supplies in there.
that's where I want to be. I need it,
But-
man. Literally, I'm
Alright.
at 65 of 78.
Yeah, you got it pretty close. Anyways, you're inside the other building, Nima.
Inside this building.
You, just so you know, as you're sitting there, stepping in and looking out the door, you just hear poof from across the room you were in, and there's people in the other room that you were
I'm-
just in.
Hoping they can't
just
see me in this
Step out
room.
of the... Yeah, just step to the side, and you can safely assume. You probably weren't seen, you might have been, you might not have been. They weren't exactly looking in the other building.
I'm gonna try to sneak my way over to the door. Try to find a set of stairs going up. Trying to get to the
Going up?
if I could.
Okay. Are you doing it stealthily, you said? That'll make you move a bit
Yes.
slower.
That is fine.
Alright, roll stealth check.
So I think it's just that and that. Stealth.
Do you not have invisibility?
No, I haven't.
Oh, look at that.
I have an 8 for stealth.
8?
Yeah.
Okay. You are being super stealthy as you make your way towards the roof.
People sneaky snake.
Make an investigation along the way just to get a better, a quicker route.
Are people sneaking or is shit happening?
He's sneaking right now.
Alright, so swap stations.
22.
22. You find your way fairly quickly to the top. You find a little hatch climbing up the last set of stairs and around. You don't run anybody. You find that little hatch, you just, yes, and through. Poof! Maybe you shouldn't have thrown it that hard, because you hear on the other building, what was that? What? I think that was next door.
I want to say he rolled an 8 on that stealth, Eric.
Yeah, that's not me being a dick.
Oh.
He actually rolled an 8.
Stealth.
That's not me
stealthing-
being a dick. He did roll low.
Yeah, stealthing is a strong word there.
Wham. So you're saying I should turn it back to the active?
What are you doing, Nima? You feel like that. You might have heard that.
What can I see?
Right now? You heard him shout. You can assume it went over the comms as people, if you stand up, you look, and you see people down over there looking around and looking up trying to find something. To
Are the
make a
crowds
stealth check.
anywhere? Is the crowd still there? They're crowding around the area trying to find out what's happening.
You mean the crowd of people that they're probably keeping away from the area where guys are chucking explosives?
Yep.
Yep, they're not around the buildings. They're kind of out of it. They've been ushered out.
How far away?
They've probably kept a decent perimeter, at least 100 feet from the building, is where the guards were before. No, the guards weren't 100 feet, but they probably keep the crowd ways back like that.
That modified dimension door type spell you gave me is 500 feet, correct?
Yeah.
I want to try to use that and end up in an open space somewhere within the crowd. 500 feet.
Okay. Make an intelligence check. It's here. Hey, he's up on the roof!
Just straight intelligence.
Just straight intelligence.
$24.
You're in the crowd.
Do I know where I am?
Would you have gone towards like the upper area or the lower area? That's actually an important question.
I don't know where the ship is, but I was trying to head back towards the ship that we came in on.
The ship is in the lower area.
Then towards the lower area.
Alright, if you're going within sight to the crowd, you'll still be up on this upper region of this space station, so you'd have to go down some.
That's the direction I'm going then.
So you're going to try and start making your way there.
Try to blend in with the crowd if possible.
Blend in with the crowd. Make a performance or stealth check.
Just higher. Stealth is higher. I have a natural 20. 25.
Alright. Walking through, you get to the elevator. As you get to the elevator, people are not being let through the elevator. Explosions have been going off and the main security head depot was attacked. People are getting turned away at the edge right now. You just hear it's like, folk, no, turn around, return to your business or to your homes. And they're just getting rebuffed every time they try to get to the elevator. It's almost as if domestic terrorism causes some people to get security measures to get caught.
This is unexpected. How many guards are there?
Right up the door right now, 4.
4, you say? How
4.
close are they to each other?
They're on each side of the door. 2 in front.
And how close to the elevator?
Probably... Oh, they're like standing between everybody in the elevator. It's like a weird half circle, trapezoid kind of shape for the elevator.
Let me send a message. No, I can't send a message to Johnny because Johnny is... I'm gonna send a message to Johnny anyway. Do you have the schematics for this space station?
Johnny,
Preferably another.
you're
route
back and
down
getting on.
towards
You're
the
back at
guard
the ship.
area?
You're not quite inside yet, but you do hear this.
Okay.
Was it a hear or was it a text message?
Yes.
So she doesn't hear it, she sees it.
Can I get
Well,
a
he
status
just said it out
update?
loud and did not say that before, so I had said.
I did say I was sending a message. Wait, message could be interpreted.
Yeah, and you just said it out loud, man. So that's why I assumed it. It's fine to be a text if you want. That's why I was saying that.
Text was what I was going for.
Then either way, you just get back status update.
Currently, by the way, Johnny, no, you do not have the whole space station schematic.
Status update. On text back. Escape confinement, not confinement. Escape the building. It's currently by elevator. Staring at guards. No idea where Tenu is.
Get back to exfiltrate? Question mark?
Well, you debate that.
Right.
Tenu, what would you like to do? You're in a vent.
Do I hear anyone else coming inside?
What's your passive? Or would you like to make a perception check, actually?
I'll make a perception check. Yep. Pages got to load again.
Because you're lucky you got disguises on, even if they're blowing to shit somewhat.
Listen, as soon as I walked into the goddamn ship, the disguise was off. Well,
Put that
walked
back
out
on.
of- Why?
We're not done.
Blown. It's blown.
We're not. No,
That's a 19.
Yours is still pretty okay. 19. You hear guards loosely in the building, but none are immediately at you right now.
Okay, cool.
There's some on the floor, on this floor, that you could hear shouting somewhat, but none of them are in the room.
They're on the same floor as me. Fuck. Like they're like.
Yeah, there's bodies
Floors.
littering the out hallway.
big is the floor? Like, how big is this?
This is a decent sized building. Like, they don't make small buildings very much on these things. They gotta make what they can of them. Probably 100 by 100 ish, 100 by 120, something like that.
I'm gonna stealthily come out of the vent.
Okay, make a stealth check as you start to get out.
For sure, it's a 13 bonus with the stealth.
4, 4, and 5 would make it a 13.
Yeah. So that's a 25.
Okay.
And I'm gonna. I don't like the sound of that.
Go ahead. What are you doing?
Wasn't I grab just a few more random junk shit and see if I could out of the little workshop thing.
You trying to what? Just grab random pieces?
If I got time, I'll see if I can make another bomb at the moment. But if not, I'm just gonna grab some shit and then what I can think could make something.
Nobody is in here if you'd like to make another bomb, but you do know that would risk getting guards.
Yeah, what I was planning on doing was just grabbing enough stuff to make a bomb and then just going to another room.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation is it's another plus. Yay!
Hooray.
Another 25.
So what?
Another 25.
You can spend a few minutes, like maybe 4 or 5 minutes, pilfering through things to make another bomb.
I was gonna grab the
You
stuff
have to
I need
move.
to make another bomb.
Yeah, you have to grab the stuff, but you have to move really slowly because you're stealthed, and if you make noise... Before you could do it quickly because they weren't in the building and you could just dash back and forth. Now you have to move slowly because you can actively hear people in the building and on this floor.
Get shit. Is there is there another room? Is there the room I'm in? Is there like any more hiding spots, or is it just vents?
There's vents, there's tables, there's cabinets. There's shelving units with stuff in front of it. There's a number of places. You just asked for a vent last time.
I'm gonna stealthily walk and open up the cabinet and hide in there. Make the bomb in there.
Well, it's not a made bomb yet. It's just parts for it.
Yeah, I was gonna take the parts and... Is the cabinet like up top or is it on the floor?
There's some that are just standing on the ground.
I'm gonna go inside the cabinet.
Okay, you're inside the cabinet.
And then I'll carefully make the bomb in there.
Make a demolitions kit check and then make another stealth check at disadvantage. You're trying to make a bomb. It's not exactly a quiet thing with the shrapnel bomb you made before.
Demolition is just proficiency bonus, correct?
Proficiency and intelligence, yeah. What you do? What'd you get?
26 for that.
27 for the seeker check, explosive check.
Yeah.
26 or 27.
26.
Maybe 27.
27. Okay, what was the stealth check? The disadvantage stealth. To do this quietly. As you mess
I rolled
around
two
with a
18s.
metal shrapnel bomb. What's the finale?
I rolled 2 18s.
What's the total, sir?
Oh.
I do need the total. 2 18s is good, but I gotta know the
31.
total, unfortunately. 31, okay. Okay. You spend another 5 minutes working on the bomb. Nah, probably take more closer to 10 to 15 to slowly put this bomb together.
Okay, I'm gonna. Any more footsteps? Are they getting closer?
They're still in the building.
Okay, I'm gonna peek out of the cabinet
Okay.
and quietly walk to the door the body's right and just kind of like peek around the corner.
Nobody in the hallway. What you doing? Runs down either way, a couple doors on each side, and then it wraps and curves where you see probably the edge of the building, as you see some windows there.
I'm gonna do a quick pat down on the bodies and see if I can see if they have any like med packs on them.
Okay, investigation check.
$28.
Most of anything they had on them was messed up. You can find a usable med pack on their body.
Take it.
Okay, what you doing? Pass was that. Footsteps are coming.
You said there was more rooms on the left and right?
Both going down each hallway, yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna stealthily go down the hallway and go to the first door on my left, slowly opening it and closing it.
Okay.
Little self check.
No. Just letting you use that other one for this. I was doing the other ones because you kept doing stuff like making bombs.
No, because I was like opening and closing the door. That's why I was asking. For
No, this will be part of it. It was because you explicitly went for something like making a bomb.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think I saw something down this way, maybe. But you're inside the room with the door shut.
Okay, is there anything in the room I can hide in?
This seems to be a storage room, so there's a couple cabinets, a lot of like running shelves down the middle. As always, there's vents everywhere. A couple of vents on the floor. Oh no, these vents actually probably be higher up, so things can't leak into them as easily.
Just gonna hide in the cabinet,
Okay, just going over.
and then I'm gonna
Shut it.
yeah, and then I'm gonna use the med pack.
Okay, roll your yelling. Door opens up. Was it this way? Maybe. Okay. I heard it down the hallway. I don't have a where. As you hear people down the hallways going into the different rooms.
2d4. Okay. That is 7 health. Still not looking too good.
What you doing? There is a singular guy in the room right now. You can see it through like the slits on the cabinet door.
In my room?
Yeah. And you heard others in the hallway, probably going into other rooms from how they sounded.
It's probably best if I don't engage. I'm gonna stay put.
Okay. You sit there. He continues searching for maybe 10 minutes, because that's a hefty room. Where he goes, I guess it wasn't in this one, guys, and he heads back out.
Yeah. Listen to see where the footsteps are heading.
Right
From
now,
where
they're
I'm
in the
at.
hallway and near other rooms, going off your earlier perception.
Okay.
What you doing?
Still gonna like stay put.
How long are
Have,
you
like-
waiting?
And two, I'm gonna wait long enough to where the footsteps sound like they're fairly off in the distance.
Okay. You'll probably be here for the next 20 minutes or so as they check over these couple of rooms.
Okay.
But while you're waiting for that, Billy, Sorsha, Nima, and not Nima, sorry, it's just dealing with all this.
He made it back.
Shani and T-Lock are coming inside the doors.
Okay, first for you is going to be med bay. Let's. Hello.
Chani and T-Lock just came back into the spaceship, into the shuttle through the doors, and they look
Ooh,
a little hurt.
Uh,
What?
picking up over Max's.
I can't do anything, buddy.
It's fine.
Just adjust max higher than max, and then normally it's if it's synced, it should even out. Okay.
yeah,
Head into the
they're
med bay
there.
real quick, because you know this man's bloody.
Ah, no, I'm on my last legs.
Well, you've only got 2 of them.
Shut up.
What are you guys doing? Just try to heal up?
I need rest.
For the moment, with the purchase of it and how it's going to run, I'm going to run it has X amount of uses of healing before you have to restock it. And it's got 10 uses of... You guys, they purchased a med bay for this with supplies and infirmary for it, so I'm going to run basically you'll have X amount of supplies you can use on the ship, and after X amount of uses, you'll have to restock it before you can really do more healing on the ship. Sound fair?
Okay.
That's up to you. Now the real question is, do I full heal?
No, it's a chance. It is a dice roll.
Fuck.
It's got 3 uses of 3D... It's got... Not 3 uses. Sorry. It's got 10 uses of 3D4 healing.
I'm just gonna let
I
him
don't
eat
want-
that. I don't know what the time crunch is.
Radio Chani. Well, she's getting on doing whatever. Hey, where are the other 2?
Honestly, I was hoping they'd be here by now. I got a thing back from one of them. He asked for a blueprint, and I haven't received anything back yet.
You can send a reply if you'd like, Nima. Because this is going to be kind of happen simultaneously with whatever you're about to attempt.
I think Chani did also like ask for a progress report on what the fuck's happening.
Basically, can you make it to
Can't
the
eat.
exfiltration spot? Can you make it to where we need to go to leave?
Extraction points.
And not get to the ship, as far as I'm aware. That was our alternative route that was sent back.
You could try teleporting again.
I don't know how thick these floors are.
Well, if he sends back cannot, I will write back just teleport with a question mark on it.
Thaddeus, you've got a 20 intelligence character. If you have a blueprint like Chani was looking at or something.
Johnny doesn't have a
Blueprint.
blueprint of...
Oh.
They don't have a blueprint of the space station. Shani said she just was trying to get as quick as possible with the 8 floors for the hut house.
So he's got 20 intelligence. He could probably do some math to
Yeah,
do
that's...
something with the
He
footage there.
could absolutely make a check to try and think back through the days and make a guess on where to go.
Oh. Can I do that then?
You can do so. Make an intelligence check.
I will do that then.
You remember when you two were just stuck in a room, and this guy had a teleport in his back pocket the entire time? I do.
Yeah.
Yep. I have a 10.
You have what you think might be an idea.
Maybe.
You have a decent idea. You don't know. This is a good point. As a character, you don't know you rolled a 10. So to you, it's just you have a decent idea of where to go.
And it's down that elevator.
It is downwards, indeed.
Do I know how far downwards it is?
Eh?
Okay.
What are you doing? This seems kind of important now for however the question's going to be going for Johnny and all of them. So what are you doing?
Does the elevator have a little... Can I make a perception check to see if the elevator has like a little maintenance shaft? Because all I know is I need to go down. I need to go down the elevator. I also know probably shouldn't teleport into rock
Space.
or into metal.
There is
Or
no.
into
I was
space.
going to say there's that. Yeah, but you already did
Right.
risk a teleport once, so keep that in mind. But you can make a
did.
perception check.
Perception. Perception? There it is.
Perception.
6.
Nah, no elevator shaft maintenance in sight.
If I can get a short rest, I can get him out.
How's the elevator cordoned off? Because at this point, it's probably best to just go through the elevator.
The elevator doors are shut, and there is the 4 of them standing, making the semicircle around it.
Are there windows into the elevator?
No, it's an elevator.
I had to ask.
It's just the steel gates, just the Dura steel gates that just in.
Chani, is there a problem with one of the people getting back or something?
I don't know. He hasn't responded.
Ask.
I did.
Oh my god.
Ask again.
No.
You
Fine.
know what
Problem
makes it
getting
worse?
back from T-Lock. Vocally.
If you hadn't got it. Oh my
Wait a
god.
bit, vocally. Last question. I'm only asking this last one.
Are you
Okay.
sure?
How close is the crowd to the guards?
They're keeping a good, 15, 20-foot distance, because the guards, anytime somebody gets too close, the guards will raise guns and be telling them to back up. They are not nice people here.
They solve some bits of things and stuff. Okay. There are 4 guards, correct?
Yeah,
I have
in an
another
area
question.
with
Whoops.
heavily monitored camera footage, do keep in mind.
Oh god damn it.
That changes a lot of things.
Because you are absolutely unaware of everything that Johnny has done.
Hey,
That's
Master Man,
concentration.
over the radio.
What?
I'm giving a shutdown.
On...
I'm casting shutdown, the shutdown area of
Alright. Let me look at shutdown real quick. What does it do?
120-foot radius, all electronics do not work. If they're being held, they must make an intelligence saving throw. It's level tech power.
Alright, if it is shutting electromagnetic pulse, you would possibly know. I think those are visible in these kinds of, with this technology normally. Is there any?
EMPs are very visible, yes.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I was gonna ask if you guys knew on Star Wars. EMPs are very
unless
visible.
It's a specific type of EMP, then they have not visible.
Well, this is just the power you cast.
Yeah, there's 2 different types of EMPs. There's one that's very visible and one that's not at all visible.
This is just the power you cast, so this is probably gonna be pretty visible. Just so you know.
Would it be visible to the cameras? Because
For like a heartbeat.
the cameras would be shutting down. That's why I'm
Well,
wondering
to you,
now.
they would know it would hit the cameras, and then suddenly a 120-foot block of vision would just go black on all their monitors. That's kind of what would happen.
And guns are electronic devices.
They are. But
Already
I
said
will
I'm
roll
going to do
for
it,
them.
so that's what I'm going to do.
So are pacemakers.
Okay.
I can't change my mind.
So are pacemakers, yeah.
You gotta kill grandma.
All right, you need to roll. You also need to roll checks, intelligence saving
cybernetic-
throws,
No, I
And
don't.
Yes, you do.
Devices.
because everything
With the
except
exception
your
of my
tech focus.
focus.
So everything
yeah.
else on you will be affected.
Yeah.
Yeah, Warner carried. I think he needs to make 1 intelligence check for everything.
It's a check and not a save. That's brutal.
Or is it?
No,
saved?
he has to make it. What is it? If the
Intelligence
creature.
saving throw.
stop the device from being shut down. It's the device, each device.
So he has to make one for each device he has.
Yeah.
And it's an intelligent save, though, which is...
He is good at those,
do I have?
but he also has a good save. A good save DC.
Every gun you have
Other
needs one.
than your
The
one
tech
thing.
blade.
Other than the one I'm casting it through.
Yep.
Everything on you except your tech focus needs to
So
have a
except
save.
the one
for
you're
it.
casting it through needs to make the save. How many of those do you have on you?
I'm counting right now.
enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, including
Hey,
the
what's your save DC?
thing. It's like 17 or something. Yeah, 17.
Casting
Okay.
specialist. Make that an 18.
Okay.
We're like, don't.
Nope, that's still 17 because I don't have a casting focus plus on my guns.
Okay. And alright. I rolled the saves. And then all the cameras in the area are fucked up. There's a couple guards in there. I'll worry about it. If this lasts long enough, I'll roll their saves then.
I passed all my saves. Go. Bonus
Alright.
action.
As you do, the guards just guns up at the crowd. Roll initiative.
Six.
I told you this was a very visible effect that you walked up into the crowd and just poof. They're gonna have roll initiative to have this hit. They don't see you immediately. Well, no, they probably will see you immediately. You're the only person doing something like that.
It's ominous.
Question.
I roll initiative.
Yes,
I have a natural
Robert.
1, so 6.
Oh.
Actually, it's a natural 1. I can re-roll it.
Robert,
Was,
what?
is this all happening like before they got to the ship with us?
No, they're at the
No, this
ship
is
with
happening at
you,
the same
and
time.
this is happening.
No, that's what I'm saying. These two out, say.
They're getting into the med bay because he took a few moments to
Yeah,
think
yeah,
and
yeah.
do this.
Those two are doing that. The one's not in the med bay. Like they're
You
getting.
guys are on the.
Like they're
You
getting.
guys
they're
are
getting,
the. Okay, everybody is on the ship except for Nima and Tinu.
Yeah, and they're who I'm asking about.
Yeah, they're not on the ship, and Tinu still has time to wait because he's waiting on those guards to stop searching his building.
I was asking about the time frame of. Are they getting like back to the ship like as this is happening, or?
No, we've been on the ship for a while.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody's on the ship and getting towards the medbay for them.
Okay, so
They were getting on the ship just before Nima did this, and moving
Okay.
towards the medbay.
I don't
So
know
does it-
bad things are happening, so I'm gonna go do what I was gonna think about doing in a minute.
Yeah, it takes a few minutes for each usage. It's not just action, action, action. Just so you know,
because I was gonna ask T-Lock something.
you can go down and ask T-Lock something and get say we'll do that after we figure out what's happening with him.
You go down to ask T-Luck something,
just
and
gonna-
T-Luck's
I was just gonna
walking up
radio
to
him.
ask Holiday something.
I was just gonna radio him.
Let me roll initiative since that's starting right now. But go ahead and do that while I get these orders sorted. And
Hey,
real quick, what
Matt,
was your
Matt.
initiative?
What?
19.
13.
13.
Three.
Oh shit, never mind.
How many times can you do that teleport thing?
Not many right now.
Can you do it twice?
No.
All right, then
Really?
never mind.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I miscounted. my
Okay.
a minute ago.
I was hoping you could teleport over there, grab our little buddies, and bring them on back.
I don't
Unless
think
I have
that,
an hour, no.
I don't think that we'd be able to accurately hone in on their position. Things
No,
are
but I can
kind of
find it.
scrambled. Well, fair, I guess.
Speaking of, for the initiative, you just hear them raise the weapons and cease and desist echoes through and step forward. And then a couple of them notice some of their weaponry is breaking. One of them notices all of them is. And he's gonna walk over and take a sidearm off of somebody else's who's still alright. But as it is, if most of them had at least a weapon fail, one of them passed both. Everybody still has a weapon.
And then a slave comes from the alleyway, bites him in the throat, and moves along.
That's getting ready to happen. They're figuring it out. You released it. They don't have any indication this shit's happened besides the door just a little bit. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten.
I'm sorry, but I have to rain on Thaddeus's parade. He just turned the elevator off.
Yeah, I know.
Knew that was happening. That was all part of my plan.
Uh-huh.
This was expected.
Uh-huh.
Does the elevator just drop then?
No, it just locks in place. There's failsafe brakes, so when something like an EMP hits, it just and hit hard and place. That's the thing. Even now, there's a failsafe in the case of catastrophic emergencies.
Yep. There are specific style brakes that way,
And
like in the movies.
they're not they're not powered by electronics, or they're heavily shielded against something like this. Would be the case. So you could probably assume the elevator's not just going to crash and break, but it's definitely stopped.
Oh god.
Damn it! This just keeps getting. Oh man.
How do people keep managing
We were
to
talking about this earlier. I told you the only way this is gonna go is escalation.
I know, because we already hit all the escalation buttons.
Hey, Thaddeus.
Yes.
Happy Easter.
Is it Easter?
Yeah,
It is tomorrow.
yeah.
Anyways,
Oh.
what are you doing? That's their turn. They have ready actions.
Something special
My
about
turn.
Easter.
It's Easter.
Somebody's in a car.
Yep. Anyways, what are you doing, Nima?
There are 4 of them. Bonus action. I'm going to. I'm going to save this, but whatever. Bonus action.
Alright,
I'm using.
Before you do this, I should probably describe these fellows. I realize. I described them as guards. 2 of them look most of the guards you've seen. The other 2 look a lot more heavier equipped and very much. You have the idea that they're a lot smarter than the other 2 involved. They have that air about them of more experienced soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
This makes a difference.
Yeah, it did. That's why I stopped you
Big
before you did it and explained it. Probably should have explained that earlier. I apologize.
Yeah, I think that may
There's
have
just
made
a
difference.
lot. There's just a lot of guard locations I have to keep track of.
Everything is awesome.
And it changes my entire plan altogether.
Does not have a teleport.
You do have a teleport still.
Teleport.
You
Oh,
do
really?
have a long distance teleport.
Nah, I don't have enough tech points for it.
Oh, you don't have
No, we spent a
5 points
5th
anymore?
level on the goddamn.
Oh yeah, he used the shutdown.
Yeah. Because I thought they were all just mooks.
Wait, you
that
have
could
6
just
points?
One round.
You have 6 points. You have enough for a D-door.
No, I don't have 6 points. I have 4 points.
Oh, you were 1 short.
I thought they were all just mooks I could gun down in 1 round and not have to worry about my own health.
Even if they were all mooks.
That's a lot of
Even
bullets.
if they were all mooks, buddy.
Yeah.
You're still in the crowd. You're still in the crowd.
How far
I
back?
put you back maybe 10 feet into the crowd.
10 feet?
So you're still in the crowd.
Space
Bonus
cars.
action. I'm gonna use.
This is appropriate right now, actually.
Yeah. Actually, no, the
So
point
it's-
guns at the crowd. I'm gonna start backing up. That's it. Just focus on-
They have eyes tracking on you.
I mean,
that is a good
if the
point.
rest of the crowd is reeling backwards, then
Yeah, right now they're there. Right now the crowd's taking steps back, but they're tracking eyes on the person who just let out an electronic pulse. Maybe not the 2 mooks in the back, but the two more intelligent guys are.
it just changes everything.
As you step
Again,
back. No, you can keep stepping back. They're not firing. I'm just saying they're tracking you still.
they're tracking me, and that's a problem.
They can see you easily still. You haven't done anything to avoid attention yet.
Translocate 30 feet back, or 30 feet in a direction.
You gotta choose the direction, buddy.
Straight up.
If the elevator's north. I'm
If
gonna
you're
go straight
facing
up.
the elevator,
Facing
straight
the elevator,
Don't-
not straight
don't
up,
do that.
to the back right.
alright, as you teleport back, I'm just gonna give them a perception check since they're watching. Yeah, one of them loses track of you for a second as you just, and then the other one twists to the side as it sees like the lights like flash from a teleportation device. And
can't
just
really
hey,
point at the
hey,
crowd 'cause I'm
and then
action
points over at him. You can use your action to try
Actually,
to
I
stealth
can
into the crowd.
action stealth into the crowd. Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
All right, roll your stealth check. I'll just keep it up against what they just rolled. So you just teleport over and try to duck into the crowd immediately to keep it hidden.
21.
They're hit. They don't seem to be watching you anymore. You see them looking where like you were, where that flash went off, but as you're moving, they're not like just keeping the eyes trained with you.
I need to make one more intelligence save. Now I think about it. That passes. Good.
What you doing?
No,
I think
I'm heading
initiative's
away from
safely
the
over.
Yeah.
What?
I'm just heading away from the
I can.
Like,
Whoever's doing that, we're gonna have to start cutting the noise some because I can't hear people now.
That's a car.
Medina.
What do you mean? That is authentic space station noises.
It was okay before. It's just at the point where I actually can't. I'm starting to have issues that's overwhelming other noises. So. And I can't turn him down because he's already quiet. Alright, initiative's over. If you're just gonna stealth away from the elevator some and mingle in the crowd.
Walking away, blending into the crowd.
Easy enough with that check.
Just trying not to draw attention to myself.
I don't remember. Is Holiday part of the comm network that we're in?
Chani added him in temporarily, I believe.
Okay.
No reason not to.
Yeah. Alright,
Holiday,
oh, go ahead.
Holiday, we have a problem. A couple of our people can't get back. No idea why. If you have your secret little areas you can get to, can you please do that? Maybe.
Well, I can definitely give it a shot.
Things are about to kick off here any minute now.
I was gonna say, actually, you would kind of have a rough idea if you want to make an intelligence check to get a better grasp.
Sure, I'll roll a d20 plus 5 for a total of 21.
Which is funny, because as you say this, Nima, Tinu, you just hear a lot of shouting, screaming, coming from the upper area. And then it gets worse, and then it gets worse. You just see scrambling or sprinting en masse a huge number of varied species, from common humans, then Zabroks and Twilix, to very exotic races, just barreling through with zero regard for people in their way. Guards are getting tackled and taken out as slaves. You can tell, I guess, are slaves running rampant.
Release the horde!
You guys have released your horde.
Flavorful, neat.
I feel like the camera should probably stay on Nima at this point in time.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to see if they had a reaction.
Hey, Johnny, what was the status?
I will say
Try to
Tinu.
get out the way. Try not to get crushed, obviously.
What?
Nima.
Finish your statement, Billy.
Hey, Johnny, what was the status of our target?
They were still where they were originally, as far as I'm aware. I got more details on the area, and I was hoping we could teleport in there and at the very least acquire the access to the other security area.
So,
Finish this off.
You have the 8 floors. That's what that download was.
Yeah,
for.
I know. It's just a matter of let's regroup, make sure we can still go in there without, we're here.
Fuck it up.
Damn.
Okay.
So, what happened with the guy who was supposed to get us in there? Billy.
Anyways, while that's happening, we can get back to that of the fucking stampede of slaves. Tinu, the guards very quickly leave your floor, just shouting like, "What? Right? Goddamn today, really?" And they just start running quickly.
Above game, it's okay. Nima has the fucking data pad from the guy that can get us inside. That
Yeah.
guy who's in the middle of the sea.
Whoops, I forgot about the data pad.
Don't break that one. Don't break that one.
Jump on the back of one of the slaves.
You're still on the second floor. You realize, right?
Hey. Okay.
I'm just saying, because you have 7 HP.
Maybe Peely
Yeah.
pad your way downstairs.
Oh,
I'm not gonna hold that of, hey look, you just did that of, you have 7 HP, you jump, you're probably at 0 and getting stampeded.
yeah,
What you
okay. I
can
thought you
say.
said like the people were like out. Okay, I'm just gonna stay put then until I hear no more noise.
You're on the 2nd floor of that building in that storage room. You can hear a stampede, and you heard the guy mention, you hear a lot of noise, you hear a guy mentioned a riot, and all of them ran off. You don't hear anybody else on the floor. Nima, you're getting the fuck out of the way. Make an athletics check to shove through the crowd right now as it's getting worse and worse, and the guards at the elevator are kind of losing control of what's happening here.
Could I make an acrobatics instead?
With the in mass of people, I'm gonna say it's still an athletics. If you've ever been caught in a stampeding crowd, you would know what I mean.
I am short.
I used
get
acrobatics.
crushed by those.
You didn't have a stampeding crowd of slaves pushing everybody in to even tighter quarters.
As someone who's been in mosh pits, it's an athletics check.
Yeah, this is not a slip through.
It's a 17 for this.
That's enough to just like elbow, shoulder, and check your way through until you get to a side alley.
Also, he's the one who initiated the stampede here with these guys too, by shoulder checking people out of the way. That's gonna get people pissed off and try to do the same.
No, they already started the pushing and moving as he was in the
okay.
middle of it all. That's what kind of let him get through things there, though.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Did my EMP affect everything 120 feet above me and 120 feet below me as well?
Yes,
Okay.
it's a 120-foot range. Well, through the floor, a lot iffier, but above you, absolutely.
Is that a 120-foot radius or diameter?
Yes, radius.
Oh shit, that's 240 diameter. Fuck.
I'm pretty sure that's a radius. I can look again, but either way, that's almost this entire area.
And it spans
You emit
from
electronic
him.
to pulse within 120 feet.
And it spans from him?
Yeah.
Yep.
Shit.
Now it's dark.
In that
You're right. The lights are flickering. You're right. The lights are flickering over here and dark and kind of like flashing as the emergency tries to kick on, but the electromagnetic pulse is keeping it off. This area is a fucking strobe light. Thank you for reminding me on the lights.
You're welcome.
Well, this
So
one we
chaos
can't have
is
a
even
way.
worse.
What
What are you guys doing?
I don't think I did. Can I still see those guards? They're guarding the elevator.
No, not right now. There's people. There are literally just waves of people.
Trampling and smashing and biting. And...
Are they going in any specific direction?
Everywhere. Have you ever been in a riot or a stampede of people?
No.
Try to
Yeah.
avoid
They
those.
shove it everywhere. They hit stuff and just wave and spread. There is no flow.
Yeah.
The
They
only
try to
flow
get
is
out
literally
in
the
any
flow
and
is
every way
literally
they can.
available space. Any available space, that's where shit goes.
Yup.
I see. I'm in the alleyway. There are buildings to my left and right. Actually, you mentioned before, is there a sewer grate near me? Or anywhere?
I did not mention sewer grates here. You probably won't find sewer grates on a space station.
I didn't think so. It didn't make sense. There are buildings to
Are
my
you
left and
guys
right.
still-
I'm gonna walk into
are you
one of
guys-
the buildings.
All right, important stuff. Are you guys still sending Holiday?
I don't know what's
They'll
happening.
never be able to find them.
Holiday can sense force. Signatures.
Well, that
I
information.
say yes.
Part of his explanation. That was part of his explanation of abilities.
I
You guys are
say
smart.
yes.
I don't know how the force works.
Holiday, you think you got this?
Well, I can certainly try, but what were you saying is about to kick off there, Miss Johnny?
Slaves are free.
Huh.
All of them.
Most
Does
of them.
anybody want to come to make this escapade more safe? Just as an extra set of hands, just in case. You are injured as hell, my friend. You should probably sit down.
Yeah,
I'm referring mostly to Billy or Sorsha. And if you see like I think you do, that mass of people is going to make it a little bit more difficult.
Yeah, but I can pick out.
If you're gonna
certain
sit here, which you're probably going to be doing, try to see what the status is of the individual that we actually want to grab. Make yourself useful.
Fine.
Sorsha or Billy on this one, I would prefer. Just you guys are in heart of your health.
Well, I'm pretty patched up. I can take getting shot in the back, carrying a body or two.
All right, there's one of you at least. Let's get going. You coming, Sorsha, or you staying here?
I mean, I can go.
All right, we got 3 people. Get it in, get it out. I can get 3 people through those little side walls pretty easily, and that gives a couple extra people to, maybe hold things out.
James, did you just eat everything in the med bay?
He told me it was going to take minutes to use one.
Yeah, it's not. The med bay is not an instant, just action and inject it thing. So the first one is going to be 3d4. You'll get through. It'll take about 5 to 10 minutes with that. Just make a medicine check to see. No, don't do that. Let's just say it takes about 5 minutes to get through usage of it to start patching up.
I'll maybe get like 1 with all that's going on.
Yeah, roll 3d4. It's been a couple of minutes.
Can you give me that overclock thing you've given me before?
That was Nima. Mine's more biological, sorry.
Oh, thought you could do it too. My bad.
Sorry.
Well, I'm not at
Well, let's get
65,
moving.
but I'm 55.
I do have a few of these, though, that you may want to have, and I'm just gonna give him 3 repair kits.
You have the fucking repair kits. Alright.
Yeah, give barbarian healing item.
You may have 3. The rest I shall keep.
So you can use them on me.
If you come back alive, maybe you get more.
Alright, let's get going, guys, so we can get them out. And he starts leading you guys.
Don't forget both Tenu and Nima.
I know I gotta get the short little fuck and I gotta get the tailed one.
But they're so separated.
So I'll just send him a message. Just send us your coordinates, or like ping the best you can. Which there's an EMP on that man, so he ain't getting that.
My
he is.
tech pad is actually working.
Everything on him.
No, your tech focus is working. You said you cast your
Yes,
gun.
I need to make the intelligence saving throws to make sure my other stuff kept working. Right?
Yeah.
And he passed them
Is your
all.
comm link
I
still
passed
working?
all except for 1.
Did you pass your comm link?
I passed my comm link. I failed my
Okay,
tech.
that's the important part.
Oh no, the tech.
So you can get that.
The one time I want to use the tech.
As you just walk up to the back door. I don't even think you're subtle at this point with everything that's going on. You just pull your tech blade and just the door.
His tech blade doesn't work.
Well, it's still a blade.
I guess.
It can be used as a crowbar, probably.
No,
Screw
tech
you.
blades are blades.
What?
Tech blades
Aren't
are bars that have little lightning laser bits in between them that make the blade.
Well, that's still a bar that can be used as a pry bar.
Yeah.
At that point, I might as well just shoot the door.
You can.
That-
It's fucking loud as hell right now out there. So
Yeah.
just and you just
But I'm
head
gonna-
inside.
I'm gonna do what Chani said and try to focus on that dude's presence again.
Yep. And you hear this go. You hear that coming. Both of you, Nima and Tinu, hear that over the radio.
Are they
For the
sending us a
comm links.
ping back?
In my location, I may have accidentally started a riot. I think.
Fantastic.
Summer fail.
Oh, and my target is dead.
Okay.
What, Medina?
Medina sent back his location.
You're gonna hear over the radio from Holiday. If you all could just try to make your way back to that alleyway when we first hit it in, that would be very helpful. If not, sit tight. We are on the way.
Excuse me.
Billy and Sorsha, just make stealth checks for me. And you can add +10 as a wave of as something vaguely of the force for you. Sorsha passes over you guys.
Thank you.
It's not a
Yeah, because you have a disadvantage.
I think he rolls
Don't I-
normally right now.
Does he
I don't
normally?
actually have a disadvantage.
I only gave him
I just thought-
disadvantage that one time because he had the stabby stab heals.
I thought he still had the stiletto heels on.
No.
No, he changed out.
Okay. Okay.
I got
Never mind.
28,
Did you add the plus 10 on top of your normal stuff?
38.
Why Max so far away?
Wow.
Because she leaned away from her microphone for a minute to do that. Alright, Billy, what's yours?
22 after the plus 10.
Alright, you guys, I'm going to say this will probably take about 10 minutes to get up there, and he's just having you guys belt through these hallways as fast as you can, and all of you can move really, really quick.
If it's a wisdom or charisma.
10... No, about 15 minutes as they go through and they make it, you guys will be making it up there.
Okay.
Anything you guys are doing, you're in a back storage room, Nima, that's abandoned right now, and Tinu, you're still in that room. Are you guys going to try and make it towards that alleyway?
Yeah, I'll make it that way.
Okay. You just running down the building and out? How you getting out there?
I'm gonna take my time and try to avoid people.
Excuse me.
Being really cautious this time.
Okay, you can quietly move your way down. Make a stealth check moving your way down, I guess. You have advantage because of the ape shit going on outside.
Tenu, if you need me to meet you somewhere, I can pick you up.
That is a 32.
You will get down there, and if you wish to move through the crowd and get there, you're probably going to have to make an athletics as well. Yeah, you're going to have to make an athletics as well. You are small, but they're going to be stomping on you if you're not careful.
He's very
Zip
strong.
line.
And Nima, what are you doing?
Like, the
Guess
little
I'm
wrist
also
thing
gonna
allows me to
try to
climb
get
on
there.
buildings, right?
You could, the curve, I guess, yeah, you could try to climb across the buildings if you wanted to. Yeah, that should get you pretty close.
Yeah, I was gonna climb outside the building and zip line to the other one.
Okay, you will get there quick enough with your movement. You'll be at the 10 minutes there before you get down and get in front of the alleyway that he led you guys down before. Nima, what are you doing?
I'm gonna go try to take the back alley's ways, try to get back there. Trying to avoid most of the rioting crowd. Whatever they're doing.
Right. Back into the crowd. Back. Yeah, you'd probably go beyond the side. You could take back alleys. It wouldn't be too hard to get to it either. I was just trying to look at track the movement you made. You'd probably be pretty close actually from where you are. You three will get out there within about 10 minutes. They're waiting outside the maintenance shaft. Both of you guys took buildings and back alleyways, so there's no stampedes to get caught up in as a bad for you. And with another about 15 minutes, because Nima's a bit slower, have you guys make stealth checks to add on. And you should be back at the ship if all goes well.
Am I making another stealth check?
No, we can just continue using the one you made.
17.
Because you're still within plus 10.
I'm invisible.
So 27 for you.
27.
Tenu looks pretty fucked up, right?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Tinu is real fucked up.
I'll offer him to hide under my hat again if he wants.
If you accept that, you don't have to roll a stealth.
Yeah, I'm getting under the hat.
Okay, there's no stealth. Within about 15 minutes, you guys will be back at the ship, out of sight. Nobody really catches you. Even the guards in the area don't really notice. You guys up in the shuttle, anybody that's watching out for them, you'd see the same thing. Like, you guys have seen this kind of effect before. You remember back in Cloud City when it would just seem like you'd see people's eyes just kind of skate over something that shouldn't be there, but it still is, and they just kind of accept it as normal. You watch a lot of guards just look their way as they come through this motley, fucked up crew that would normally drag attention, but nothing. And everybody's back on the ship finally.
During that 20 to 30 minutes that they were gone, I do want to try to check on that guy's condition. I don't know what I need to make, but I rolled an 18 on the die.
It's a wisdom check, so 23?
Yep.
This will only give you that one healing done, but
Yeah, I figured.
they're getting back on the ship. It'll take a few minutes after they get back on the ship that you'll be in this. This isn't a fast process by any means.
Oh, absolutely not. Also,
He's there. He's noticeably weaker, but he's not. He's still following the progression you would have expected.
I'm gonna ask for something weird.
Shoot.
James has this knowledge. T-Lock might not. But James knows that there is a way to transfer life force between the force over extreme distances.
Yes, I'm gonna say at your current level, though, you are a level 10 and a very powerful user. But at your level and speciality, that kind of distance probably would need the aid of someone else at the minimum.
Okay.
Just because that's a very delicate, long distance thing you're trying to do.
Okay. But I think I can do it if I have somebody's help.
Somebody a lot more experienced, maybe then.
Okay.
It's something like you've essentially heard the rumor or read the book about it. You've never actually studied the process for it. I'm gonna say with what your background is.
Okay, fair enough. That's why I asked. Because if I could give him
if you'd been more
survive a little longer.
Yeah, if you had been more of the ritualistic type, maybe you could have gotten a check then. But because you are more of the warrior type of that sect, instead of studying those as much.
If I'd have been a Night Sister, I'd have been better off.
Yeah, or at least something more directly under their type of practicing.
Absolutely. But no, I'm a Night Brother who kills people.
Can you what?
Radio T-Lock on the way back.
I was going to say you'll radio, but whatever you say, he's just not going to respond to.
Yeah. Hey, if you can find that force guy, if I take you to him, do you got one teleport left to grab them and go?
And then you don't get a reply, you get back, he's still in that state for maybe another 10 minutes. Before he comes back up. I said before when you meditated he had maybe 2 days left, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And it's still that same day. So.
Okay.
Yeah, like you can notice a difference in it, but it's not accelerated.
Okay.
23. Let me look at something. Nope, never mind. You wake up and you have that information if you wish to share.
That's still very weird. Okay. Is everybody back around me?
Can you map it out any better at least? What do we got?
No, it's about the same.
No.
You've moved since and you've gotten 2 different locations, yeah, but you have a slightly better idea, but it's definitely not enough to go, here's a map, here's a point, here's a map, here's a point.
Yeah. He is not worse off, but he's not better either. He's the same as he was when we first did this.
Declining at a slow rate.
If we can buy you time, which hopefully the thing outside is, can you get to where you can teleport a couple times?
If you give me like an hour right now, I can get enough to teleport twice.
That might be hard to buy, but I'm pretty sure that the people out there are gonna do their best.
The station's just kind of going on to lockdown. And this area is getting locked down, as you guys are probably paying attention to this a little bit, but they aren't just going, like, you know, shuttle to shuttle checking shit right now.
Yeah. So I imagine as guards fall and individuals take up their arms, it's kind of...
It's gonna get worse.
Point. I'm just, yeah, that's about the sort. But they haven't made it down this far yet. It will take.
And if any of those random fucking people that were trying to buy slaves that are here have any kind of guns, they are also getting taken down and having.
I'm aware.
So if you can have some time.
It was fucking anarchy when the other 3 made it up top.
So if we can get you some time, then maybe that's what we're going with.
If you think we got an hour for him to do that, yeah. If not, I'm ready to run out there with him.
Right now, it's very strange. How I think the force power works, it should not have allowed us to teleport from where we were to next to the ship. I don't know.
Because of my misunderstanding on designs, it is within 500 feet.
Is it?
Because I was putting each floor at roughly 50 feet, and you guys were over an area.
Okay.
And then just looking at my designs, you basically went 500 feet down.
Okay. Never mind, I didn't say
And
that.
that's within the 500 feet.
Well,
It's towards the end of it, but it's within it.
Or, well, no, I'll say where we were will be right at the tail end of where I can teleport to.
I would like it if we could keep tabs on him throughout this, but let's focus on buying time, get things locked down, and then
If,
hopefully we can grab him. Go on.
Holiday. Sorry, I forgot
Yeah.
Holiday's name. How good are you in the Force?
I'm a half jerk. I'm a half a deck fool.
We lost him.
Cut out. Cut
You
out.
cut out, Matthew. You're
Speak
gone.
succinctly into Max's microphone.
Yes, speaking to my microphone.
Or just leave and come back.
Both work.
Fine.
Alrighty, when did it cut me off?
You're a half. That's all.
He's like, I'm a magician playing with half a deck of cards here, friend. I don't have a ton, but I got some.
Do I think with my limited knowledge of the Force that I can grab Chani and, or not Chani, Sorsha and Holiday using their Force abilities and do the thing I wanted to do for the guy?
No, because the issue here is you also lack the knowledge.
Yeah.
He's saying that, and Sorsha definitely does not have that kind of knowledge.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
Sorsha a little stupid.
no, Sorsha's not stupid. He's asking for a very, very, very extreme exotic ritual.
Yeah.
Shut up, Pelagius.
It's hard.
Gotta research the metachlorians.
If I had more people... If I had one of my sisters here, I could probably give him life, but they're not here.
Well, is he gonna die in the next hour?
Nobody will in the next 2 days.
Well, we don't have 2 days, we have it in an hour, so let's
Yeah.
hunker down, get it to where we can actually get to moving again, and enact the original plan. Everybody's back. Did you guys get anything from the guy you were sent for?
I took his data pad.
Okay, what's he got on it?
I haven't looked at it yet.
I guess we should do that now
Kind of,
then.
very tense. Yeah.
You
I'm
got
just
an hour.
trying to unlock his data pad.
Alright, dropping shut down at this point, I assume. Actually, due to time, it'd be out anyways. Make a Slicer's Kit check.
This is data pad. Can I use cybertech tools?
No, you're trying to hack security. This is still going to be a Slicer's Kit check, my
I mean,
friend.
cybertech is unlocking.
Cybertech is
Data
crafting and making it. Slicer's Kit is dealing with the software and programming that blocks you out.
And unlocking datacrons.
This isn't a Datacron. This is a tech pad with active security measures.
Right, what type of
I'll
check
take
did you
a
say it
look.
was?
Slicer's Kit. I'll take a look real quick if you want, but I'm fairly certain this is still a Slicer's Kit check.
It's intelligence.
Hold on, I'm scrolling down. I'm almost there.
Basically everything is intelligence, that is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Power
Except for the
cells,
security kit, which is
entertainer,
Dex.
burglars, equipment packs. I don't want the equipment packs.
And
Where's
my
the kits?
artificer, which is wisdom.
Why are the kits so hard to find?
Really are. Oh, the 19 anyway, so it's just
I think
intelligence
let's-
is 24.
Are you not proficient with slicers?
I am not.
You have a lot of kits.
I have 4
Alright,
kits.
hold on. I'm checking your tools and implements. You have Cybertech?
Yeah, cybertech.
Cybertech implements are used for crafting and modifying wrist pads.
Fine, maintaining datacrons, gadgets, and wrist pads. Yes.
But hacking would still be a Slicer's Kit.
Fair enough. Okay.
Because a Slicer's Kit is bypassing computerized defenses and locks.
Plus wisdom, plus charisma.
So in this case, yes, it'd still be a Slicer's at a 24. You're trying, but every time you think you're getting through, you're just getting rerouted and looped out. This is a well-defended data pad.
Yeah, I can't do this. I'm just gonna hand it over to Shani. I don't do it instead.
Okay, well, show me what
Probably
you
spend about
have
10
tried.
minutes on it.
Okay. Just give me... Okay, that's fine.
I don't typically tack into
Yeah,
things.
it took you about 10 minutes. You just don't seem to be making progress. It's a very difficult one. Even if you aren't really trained in breaking through these things, you can tell this is a very well-defended datapad.
Okay, if
What are
you're
you doing?
over here, show me what you've done so far, and I'll see what I can do. So hopefully that's another slicer kit with hopefully advantage. Yes, no?
If he's
Yeah.
giving you the help with this, yeah.
Does Lore Master progress that? Or no?
Remember we said just we're doing one or the other with Lore Master.
I'd rather roll multiple
I'm
die.
just gonna get help.
Okay.
Because like if like he had like T-Lock had Lore Master and wanted to help as well, he could take the Lore Master action while you took the normal help action.
T-Lock does have Lord Master, but T-Lock is...
That's why I suggested it. Yeah. What you got, Eric? Or Johnny?
29.
Alright, you beat the DC of 25.
Wow.
You can open up his wrist pad pretty well. You can see that with what Nemo was doing. He was literally just on the cusp of getting it, but it was that last minute defense. They just kind of like circumvented him.
If we get out of all this, I can probably show you how to do that just a little better.
At this point, it seems like it would be helpful.
Okay. See what you got on that. I'm gonna... Or should you... Which of us should take the short rest? Do you got anything left in the tank?
Not really, no.
Can you even heal from a short rest? Because you kind of spent all your hit die last time.
I don't have any hit die, but I can use tech powers to heal myself.
Oh.
Yeah, speaking
So-
of hit die.
You need it more than I do. I'll look through this and see what we've got.
Okay, so that is just to say with what you sent me, it does say unlock a data cron. This is not a data cron.
I'm just trying to find a use for the tools.
They're good tools if you ever
I
actually take the
use
time
them.
to try and improve your wrist pads.
I don't use a wrist pad.
You can!
A wrist pad can be your thing.
Yeah, you're with the arms tech, you don't have to use the gun.
God,
You can use it.
my guns.
No,
Oh.
it's an alternate option. It's not an absolute have to use.
I need to read things more carefully.
Yeah, you do.
We all
Just
Reading
be the
hard.
naked man with the tech caster feet that shoots fire.
Oh man. Anyways, we are here. You guys are having a short rest. What is everybody taking a short rest?
Yeah.
If I can see what's on this thing quick enough, I would like to.
I mean,
Reading
that
is
would
part
cut
of a
in a
short
little
rest.
bit.
Yeah.
I would say the hacking in would cut into it a little bit. It'd just be an extra like 20 minutes on top of what T-Lock's doing.
Can I use the 20 minutes I spent sitting here while he was doing Magic Man stuff? No? Okay, that's fine.
You interrupted it when you went to help him. That's the thing. You kind of did
It's
interrupt.
fine.
But it still wouldn't be much longer. 20 minutes is not a huge loss, I don't think.
If you say
I
so.
got back 9 force points and 10 health, so I'm good.
I feel like that's underwhelming, but it's fair.
Well, it's half counselor level plus wisdom or charisma.
Yeah, that makes sense. I was talking about the health.
I rolled a 5, or no, I rolled a 7 on the D8, so...
You only had one?
Oh yeah, that's right, I can expend more than 1!
Correct.
That's
I'm
why I
fucking
was
stupid.
confused.
I
I was like, you can only have one left?
No, I
Okay,
haven't
no,
used
yeah,
any.
you can roll extras there, but the long rest rolls around it, the short rest ends. Does anybody have anything like minor talking, conversation, tactics, planning you wish to do during this? This is the time, I think, from what you guys are saying. And you want to read through, make an investigation check to get through and see what you can find what you need with the data pad. The wristband.
Okay. Check, you say?
Investigation.
Investigation. Okay, okay. That's 20 total.
Okay. What are you looking for here?
Seeing what, like, access stuff he actually has, and if anything, like, actually piques your interest. I imagine there are security codes and stuff that will probably still work in that area.
I was going to say, yes, he has security codes on there you could get for areas he has access to. He doesn't really have them labeled, but it seems more like he might know what to use for each one or what to proc up.
Okay.
You could assume whoever had this was a fairly intelligent person, so something they could do. You do have a few processing programs you could probably use as a start if you wanted to, just as an excuse to learn them. He has a few different powers than you do, basically, with tech.
Okay, I'll just put that in the back pocket area for later. Probably whenever we're on the move.
Yeah. You'd still have to, like, maintain and build, like, the external effects needed for it, but it has, like, the concept there, so it'd make it easier.
Okay, so make sure everyone has access to the information that she's actually gathering here, messages and all that fun stuff.
Everybody that has a wrist pad or a data pad can get the security silk codes.
So the one guy who's going to be sent to teleport things is not going to get it.
Well, you are going to go directly to the Force individual, along with maybe someone else, maybe not, if you're feeling brave. I don't suggest it, though. And then you're going to see if you can start to figure out how to get down. Preferably send someone else who can teleport along with you.
Yeah, I'm taking...
And then...
Nima.
If we
and
feel
Nima's going to
like,
listen to what I say.
And then if we feel like it's necessary,
Perhaps.
a secondary group might be able to teleport into the security center in their barracks up there. And we might be able to put the finishing touches on this entire station.
Okay.
I mean, I can... Didor grabs one person, right?
Yes.
A singular willing target.
Charm them, I don't fucking care. I know
Well,
you
I
have
can
it.
do that just fine. Yeah, I can do that just fine.
Yeah, okay. You can't really tell much
Who
about
else
his state
has-
besides his force signature. Never mind.
Who else has the ability to teleport over long distances? T-Lux says over the comms.
Well, we're all there now.
Yeah, everybody's there.
Okay, then I'll say it to them. Same thing. Come on, spill it. It's important right now.
I do not.
You're not high enough level yet.
I think it's just a 3.
We just
Maybe it's just
asked.
those three.
So it's just you, and me, right?
Sounds like it.
Which one of you wants to go with me?
Well, if we're heading
the
to
guy.
the computer area, I'd imagine I should. But are we even
Well, I
doing
don't
that? Do we want to put the screws on this station? We're not going to get another chance. I don't think anyone probably will. Not like this.
Why don't we just take it over? We can kill the HUD afterward.
We don't know what's waiting for us up there.
There's a lot, I can tell you. Probably more of those icy robots.
So let's not assume we can just handle it.
I don't assume we can handle it. I was
You
once
have
saying
the
take
rest
over
of
the
the HUDs
security
coming
system.
too.
I doubt that.
They'll probably be coming to take over what remains.
Yeah,
Iraq 5 is prime territory.
but that means killing everyone that's on it currently. So we need to be out of here, and that's gonna take days.
Iraq 4 is just below.
So do we
Because then we
want
had a short rest, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you guys got a short rest.
Sorry, I get sent on another damn quest from my girlfriend. Go grab some stuff.
So do we want to go for the barracks? And if so, who wants to go with me?
I have many explosives.
Make sure they don't blow up my workstation.
I can go.
I don't use them in here.
Well, that's the problem. If I take
Has to be an either or. I can only grab one.
if I take Nima, that's our teleport option's gone. But that allows me to be able to teleport out easier. But also, if I take Nima, I can't bring the guy back, or Nima's gonna have to make his own way back.
Teleport, so I can just teleport my way back.
Do you have the ability to teleport multiple, and I mean multiple times?
A few times, yes.
Well,
Depends on how many.
if your situation's easy, then I don't imagine it's going to be easy. But just in case it is easy, then he could theoretically teleport back and grab whoever wants to join us in the other area. Or he could see that things are fucked there, teleport back, grab someone to join you in your area.
Well, T-Lock, you got how many teleports you got?
I got 3 currently.
So you only need to get there and grab the person and come back. You don't necessarily need to bring someone with you. And both Chani.
I need to get as close as possible so I don't use...
What the heck is that?
The time now is 10:41. It's going to be closing soon. Please
I'm
make your way
aware
to the
now.
exits.
Can we mute that, please?
Probably just send something in the chat whenever things are nice and you're able to talk again, Medina.
It's probably for the best. Or just when you reply.
It's all good. Anyway. Right. I need to get as close as possible so that I can hopefully teleport directly to him and then teleport directly back to where I teleported from originally. I have a very good keen sense of exact location. So if I go there, I know where it is and I can come back.
The only reason I'm saying send Nima along is in case something goes wrong, you have backup and another way out.
Yeah.
How many teleports do you have, Nima?
I think I felt the same, 3-ish.
You just had a short rest.
Yep,
So
3-ish.
you have all your points back. So, with that in mind, Nima is going to have to teleport himself back. But he'll be able to teleport himself back to the same location we start from. So Holiday's going to have to take us to some place that's close. So I can teleport directly to him, hopefully. Grab him, charm him if need be, make him willing, and come down.
And how many do you have in you, Chani?
If I do absolutely nothing else, I've got 4. If anything else happens, it depletes rapidly.
If I was at full strength, I'd have 8. But
Not
currently,
talking about that, we're talking about now.
yeah, that would require me going to bed.
He would be alive in the morning, as far as you know.
Yeah, but the station
Well-
would be different.
Yeah, it would be a shit show.
Chani, take whoever you want. It's up to you.
Holiday, do you think you can get us close? And I mean close, through those little secret passageways?
I have more schematics and she'll share.
Well, I could probably get you guys a little bit closer than that entryway we were using to get to my little hidey hole, but I don't have much closer I can get.
Even with the schematics you just got from Chani?
I'll take a look at them real quick, but I'm not going to promise anything. The closer you get to that penthouse, the better the security gets.
Yes, that's why we're trying to get the teleport in and out.
Alright, and he's going to he's going to look over the schematics you handed him.
Robots do it really quickly.
Nope.
Luckily.
I'm not seeing much here I can get you guys in. I can get you guys up and around that curve and slope a bit, but you'll be coming out still good 400 feet off those gates. Not 400 feet, that's a bit of distance. You'd still be coming off a good ways off those gates, though.
Would it put us to where we can get to where within roughly 500 feet of hopefully where this guy is being held at?
You'd have to push through whatever's happening up there. You guys started a hell of a mess, but
That's
rooftops and stuff, you might be able to jump across and get close.
That I can do. Because my long jump is ridiculous.
Because you got to remember, just because I can get you in near the elevator, this whole schematic here goes across the upper floor above it. So that whole ceiling through that area we were looking at is all part of his penthouse.
Yeah.
So all of that straight up is part of it. It's just a question of which part you guys want to get to.
So I don't have any more exact location on where the fuck he is with the 23?
The fact that you're able to just do this is technically not even something you should be able to do.
Yeah, you're right. I know.
This is me being nice because they don't have a mechanic for it in it, and I understand that is a thing. Maybe if you had, like I said, the whole thing here is you've just trained extensively on being a warrior over...
Yep.
And unfortunately, you're not like Obi-Wan Anakin bullshit who can just do both.
Yeah.
Not yet, at least.
Not yet. Well... Let's see.
Well, who wants to come along with me then? I imagine we'll be a bit of a shit show really quickly.
Excuse me.
Sarge, I know you volunteered, but you're more of the single
Stab me in the
target individual type.
I mean, if you're wanting to meet, well, the droid's better.
He is a better meat wall.
And we're pretty sure that you can use your things without destroying the important things. The explosions kind of made me hesitant.
I thought we were destroying everything up there, but you know, I got a rotary cannon, so I can pinpoint shoot something a lot if you want.
Fucking train, what the fuck is happening?
It's fine. Okay, so I guess whenever he's good to go, and we get where we need to go, we can get started.
Alright, so this is for Matt, because you guys went back and forth a lot there. What is the official plan? Let's lay this out. You want Holiday to get you guys as close as he can. Correct?
Part 1.
Alright, so he gets you as close as he can. You guys are going to try and bamf you and Billy into the security booth and room on the penthouse area inside the barracks. Correct?
Yes.
T-Lock is attempting to bamf to the man he sensed.
Yes.
Along with?
Along with Tenu.
Nima.
I'm sorry,
Along
yeah,
with
Nima.
Nima. Because then you guys are going to try and jump back.
Yes. And if it requires multiple jumps, he's going to take me as close as I can get. And we have 6 jumps between us.
You have the tag team jumps to try and get there. And you're going to hope by the time you get there, you have enough jumps to get out. Okay.
Yes.
Which, I say hope. I say that just because it's still uncertainty.
Yes, absolutely. I understand. I want to try to get as close as possible to get within that 120 foot so I can sit, because I've now sensed his presence and I have keen mind, so I can now identify his presence.
You'd absolutely recognize his presence if you get within range. Now, do remember the thick walls kind of muddle that some.
Yes.
So it might have to be a bit closer.
To get it better. And even like if I get within like 90 feet, that's still a lot, and this space station is not as big as I thought it was.
Nope.
So I think we can manage, and I think that's the plan.
It's not necessarily the biggest tall. I was noticing it's a very wide kind of thing. Is what I found on it at least.
Yeah. So if Holiday can get us real close, I might be able to get within that range of the 90 feet. Might.
And if things seem very good or very bad, Nima can adjust accordingly.
Yep. And if Nima finds somebody that wants to go with him, he can bring him with him.
But then
that leaves
trouble getting back.
Sorsha, Tinu, and Holiday on the roof. Are those 3 doing anything?
And we can also hop from roof to roof because everybody has everything available.
Blanket statement ready to act as backup for in case Nima shows up to grab someone.
Would that be correct?
What was the question?
Holiday, you, and Sorsha are all going to be left on a rooftop, and Matt just wanted to know what y'all were going to do while we were out doing the thing we needed to do.
If you guys, this is also why I'm asking it here, so you guys can talk and give orders if need be.
Yeah.
Probably provide Overwatch, cover watch.
Okay.
Yes,
So
I'm just
blanket
waiting
statement
for
that Eric
orders.
said was true.
Okay, so stay there, keep an overwatch, basically listening in case shit goes foobar and you need to try to make a breakthrough.
Yep.
Or provide covering. Alright. That I think I can do.
Just get us close, Holiday. That's all I need.
I'm gonna tell you two right now, we're gonna have to stay on those roofs pretty good. Your friends here set off quite the shitstorm as you guys saw.
I can handle jumping between roof to roof.
Done it once today.
Well, shit, we better get moving then.
Before we
you.
leave,
You
I'm
guys
using
seem
med
to be in
pack.
a hurry. Say what?
So before we leave, I'm using a med pack on myself.
You had hold on. Before you use that resource, you had hit die resources to use.
I have
during
no
your
He's
hit
turn.
die
he's
left.
he's
Oh,
taken
right.
multiple short
Fuck.
rests now.
He
You're
did not have
right.
hit die
It'll take-
resources, though he may have been able to use the med bay.
I was gonna say the med bay you could use for a couple of times during that short rest
Yeah. So that's
Does the med bay
3d4.
3d4.
Yeah.
per use, and you can use you can use a few. So that's depending on him. It's one that you used plus whatever he's about to use on the med bay.
Yep. And then we'll just stop off and
Yeah.
fucking stock it because we have more than enough money for that. And look into buying a fucking Colto fucking tank.
I'm just gonna use it twice.
Okay.
Twice for 3d4.
No, twice for each. Yeah.
64.
We might tweak that as we go. That's just our starting whatever.
I used all my dice.
So well, I almost did. I used. all
Oh
the-
man. Are you guys gonna be glad if you get when you get off the space station?
I'm liking
No.
the space station.
I need to blow this place.
No. You
I'm
stop.
determined now.
No, you
But all
stop.
those beautiful guns that we'll never get to go back for.
They're gone. They've been blown the fuck
Oh my
up.
god.
Like, I hope none of you spent money and, like, were waiting for him to bring you the gun, because it's gone.
Only Billy got the chance to buy guns.
He got there quicker than
They took my money.
And we
Fine,
blew
we
that
have to
fucking
leave.
place to Kingdom Come. It's gone. It's off the map. And a couple city blocks next to it. Which, in retrospect, since we let the fucking slaves go, wasn't the brightest idea. Because the slaves could have robbed that place.
There are other places to rob.
Fair. That's fair.
You can
We
assume
actually
this
pull
hut,
off
the
the
upper
fucking
hut
shop?
rooms are fairly safe. That place is a fucking fortress.
Oh, yeah. Do what that mean? Thaddeus? Fuck.
So did we actually blow up the weapon shop?
Yes.
Yes.
When?
Eric
Why
did
don't I
it as
remember?
Johnny. Because you weren't there.
Oh, yeah.
Johnny did it when you weren't there. You would have seen it fucking smoldering, though. You would have seen a smoldering ruins.
Johnny, what do you think? Is my disguise blown or do I put it back on?
Put it back on.
Right.
I
Disco
decided
Man
to put it
returns.
on At this
Disco
point.
Man is back.
I'm gonna say fair to that, Nima, yours is probably just not working due to the number of explosions you were in.
I was in 3 explosions and shot at.
Could
I need to
Sorsha
change
notice
into
and
some
fix
regular
it
clothes.
during the short rest?
Source I noticed and fixed it during the short rest.
There's not repairing what's not there.
Nope,
I'll
she
off
can
the
give
door,
him a
burn the
different
ashes.
shirt.
She could give him a different shirt if he wanted one.
Is Sorsha giving him a different shirt?
Do you want a different shirt?
I don't want a different
Definitely
shirt.
need a
You
different shirt.
I mean, I can give you a different shirt.
The answer is yes, just do it.
The
Yeah,
answer is yes. Just do it.
Do it.
do it.
Do it.
We have plenty of time.
I'm gonna give you a cowboy, like one of those tassel-y vests.
Fake mustache.
Yeah.
Like mustache. Does the hat come with it?
I'm gonna dress you like Billy.
Okay.
Billy at the moment doesn't really have
You
more
know,
clothes as they got
all-
blown up.
All considered, you probably just have a Billy outfit at this point.
Yeah, probably.
So now there's a Billy. Second, number 2 over there. Cool.
Billy number 2.
Well,
They'll never know who you are.
unless Billy gets in some trouble.
Anyway,
They'll know
Billy
to
in
check for
trouble?
Billy.
we ready?
Here I am.
All right.
Matt, Let's go ahead and have the lower explosive rounds loaded into the
Okay.
lever action. Just to note.
Excuse me. God damn it.
All right. Give me just a moment, and we will kick off. I need to check something and write something down, and be back real quick on this. This is This definitely is going a lot different than I expected this to go, which is not at all.
Your feet equal to twice your wisdom and charisma score.
The moment the first landmine went off, we were set on a path.
Yep. Set on a path we couldn't really change. Or augment in any way.
That man could have hid from me easily and got away, instead of setting a landmine.
I'm just upset that we didn't get anything out of his damn data pack.
Alright. Without further ado, let's begin sacking a hot penthouse.
It's okay, we've had a short rest.
You have had a short rest. At this point, you guys, as you get ready to leave, those force sensitives will feel the force wave just kind of like roll over you gently, and everybody else. Start with stealth checks. You get a +10 to them.
Because I needed this right now.
39.
21.
37.
I didn't break 40. I did not stealth outside the campaign.
Thaddeus.
I didn't realize I was muted. 19, not including any bonuses.
Did you add that +10?
No, I didn't. 29.
Okay.
34.
Damn.
I beat Sorsha! Yes! I'm happy with that.
Alright, that leaves Tenu.
If he's in an area, he can tell us anything.
Yeah. Obviously, at this point, the stealth's high enough, and with his rules, it's probably going to be alright. He can probably.
Yeah, we got most of the party that's above 30.
If he rolls a 1, it's 24.
Yeah.
So, making your way there.
41.
Taking in. Yeah, there we go.
Outside the campaign.
There we go. Nobody knows where Tenu